Right, howdy guys, I'm Follow8, your favorite Wolfgirl Enthusiast. Hold on, wait. Before we do that, hold on. I was doing my battle preps, don't worry. Let me just quickly save, and then we'll do the intro. That's the thing that we'll do. I was just quickly doing this, don't worry about it. Howdy guys, I'm Follow8, your favorite Wolfgirl Enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem: Vestrian Tale. Today it's time for the finale, of course. I've been looking forward to this one all week long. I'm very much hopeful that these last two maps are going to be every bit as fun as these last several have been. If you've been enjoying the series, of course, do make sure to subscribe. Make sure that you'll see the next series, whatever we may do, and go ahead and like that video for me. Studies show that if I say that at the start of the video, it'll actually work. Prove me right. Thank you very much. Either way, we read the story last time, so we're not going to get into it this time. The big overview of this map is that we're out in the snow. What's up, Rose? Great to see you, the creator of this game, with us for the very finale, the big finale of this wonderful game. The story is that we're out and about in the cold in the wilderness. What's up, Spocklips? Great to see you once again. And in addition to being out in the wilderness, we have newly recruited our previous enemy, Lafayette, in order to save the world of, you know, the dragon curse and things of this nature. Iblis's Dragonstone, our bard, has been robbed from him, and if he does not get it back, he's going to explode into an evil, angry dragon, so we can't have any of that. We've also got to stop an old dragon from the past and a former friend of the mentor of this guy. It's very, very nice. I've been liking the story a lot, and the gameplay is every bit as fun as the story has been. So like I said, I was doing my battle preps. I think I've got everybody good to go. Figured I'd go ahead and get that out of the way so that we could actually start the game right away as soon as we started stream. That said, we have a couple of stat boosters that we need to give out. We have an angelic robe, a power ring, and I believe a wizard gem. +2 magic, +2 strength, and +5 HP. For a couple of our units, of course. I don't know who I want to give them to. I wonder who benefits from the magic the most. Probably our speedy mage. Yahashua wouldn't be a bad choice for 12 magic, but yeah, with her rather unimpressive 6 magic, but her very impressive 20 speed, I think she might be the play. I also really like her. She's really adorable. And I believe that's going to be our best bet, unless, of course, we give it to Lafayette, since she does have the Dire Thunder. A 12 might 1-2 range Brave Thunder Tome. What's up, Redactato? Cynthia, your beloved. Cynthia is amazing. I think I'm going to give it to her. I like her portrait a lot. She's very fun. I'm in the business of giving things to units that I like rather than giving it to units that are good necessarily, so definitely going to be a fan of that one. That's basically just +4 power to whatever she winds up doing. Having capped speed is one heck of a drug. Plus, she's going to get a level up here pretty soon. I think she's my next promotion if I get a promotion item. Either her or Samir. Samir's very fun. He's not as insanely good as some of my units are, like Carmela, of course, and the wonderful thumbnail poster child, Liz. Speaking of her, I actually have to give her the Lucky Coin. Lucky Coin gives her some stats and an additional +1 move while she holds it. What's up, KJ? Great to see you. Howdy, Lee. What's your opinion on Resplendent Thracia? She is very interesting. Never seen a unit quite like her. I'm not sure if I like the pink on her that much. I think I saw somewhere in one of her conversations with, like, Olivia, she said that she'd never wear pink, so it's kind of funny. That aside, who do we want to give the strength one to, I wonder? Helena wouldn't be a bad choice. If I'm being honest, I know who I want to give it to, but we'll see. Could cap out Carmela, though she'll cap by her own merits. Could give it to Irene, she wouldn't be bad with it. We need dark pink or purple on her. Purple would be very nice, I agree with that. Who do we want to give the extra bit of strength to? I'm gonna give it to Liz. You know what? She's on the thumbnail for a reason. I think she deserves it. I think she deserves it very much. Let's give her that power ring. We'll call it the wife ring. That's what we're going to say that it is, and there's that back. Now, in terms of the angelic robe, while it would be very funny to have her with 46 HP as well, I think that might be better used on somebody else. Unless we wanted to just be hilarious. I mean, we could just be kind of funny. It wouldn't be bad on Yahashua. Kent is almost close to +10. Nice. He's a very fun character. Would it be worth it to honestly just give it to her? 8 defense isn't, like, outstanding or anything, but it's pretty good in a game where all the caps are 20. 46 HP Liz. I mean, it would be pretty good. It's either her or Ezekiel. Ezekiel would be a good choice for it as well. Like, he would really, really make a lot of use of it. He'd be more capable as a frontliner despite his low defense. Ezekiel kind of low on HP, he's probably the best bet. What's up, Caesar? Great to see you once more. Ayo, the pizza here, as a matter of fact. What are the stats of the enemies? Yeah, Ezekiel and Yahashua are your 2 picks. I'd say mine too, probably. Been playing Dark Duel Stories, nice. Let's see, they've got a lot of strength now. Even Myrmidons have 10 strength now. Lance Reaver, Ezekiel's probably the play, in all honesty. He probably is fully the play. I think I'm going to go ahead and give him the Angelic Robe. I like him a lot. He's one of my favorite protagonists. I've had a fantastic time reading his story. Let's go ahead and give him a little bit of help. First Yu-Gi-Oh game. Yu-Gi-Oh is very fun. This game's got a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh inspiration to it as well. That is a very wonderful aspect of it. I've learned things about Yu-Gi-Oh that I didn't know prior to playing this game, so that's very nice. My only thing left is to do a little bit of movement of my troops. Gonna have the Bard on this side just for some versatility. It looks like we're actually intended to split up 3 ways here. One of us to go around. A wall over here. Wonder what happens if we break that. It looks like a gravestone almost. Dark Magician, nice. She is very adorable. Okay, so it looks like we have a village to visit, 2 chests. I think the win objective is to get 2 chests, isn't it? Or to open the chests, so... A very interesting way of splitting the map in 3. I kind of like it. How do you want to go about this? Yeah, I'll have Jaraz on this side. He's really good. Jaraz, Angelo, and Lafayette can do the brunt of the work, and then I can throw someone over there who's kind of just moderately good at doing things. Yahash would be a good choice, the healer on that side. Because I don't think she has healing, does she? No healing. Yeah, only swords and magic. Who's one more that I could throw over there? Probably Alyssa. While she's good, she's one of my lesser useful ones, and the good movement on her will help her get to this thief before too much time passes. See you right here, Angelo more towards the back, swap you 2 around, that's a good start. Now for this portion, I do kind of like Helena on this side. I don't think there are going to be any... Yeah, there's nobody out here that's really going to get in her way. Master Seal. So if that's going to be the case, I want Cynthia on this side as well. I think it makes sense to have Iblis on the outside, because we're going to have to go around if these guys are going to rejoin. I guess I don't necessarily have to take the outside path. It would probably just be helpful to do so. Well, I guess I really don't have to at all. It would take a lot longer to get around to that village. I guess that would probably be the thing. If I don't send somebody on the outside path, that village is probably going to get destroyed. So Samir can be out here to help out with the Armor Knights. Kind of want Liz on the inside. I do want Ezekiel on the inside for sure. Maybe Liz and Carmela can do the brunt of the work out here, and then all of my mounted units can go back indoors with Ezekiel and Cynthia and Helena. This is a pretty busted squad outside as well. Iblis to help Liz and Carmela to do most of the work. Maybe I send Samir on the inside as well. That seems like a pretty good setup. Although, do I have a healer on this side? I don't guess that I do. I simply don't need a healer if all of my units are crazy. I think that's how that needs to work. I do have a physics staff though. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Miss Parsley. I think that will come in handy. She probably won't need the unlock staff, all things considered, so we'll go with that. I do have the Spring Sun on Yahashua, and then in terms of other healing, Iblis has an elixir, and someone else has one, I believe. Either way, if they don't, that's fine. I think we're going to go with this. I think this is going to be our play. Snow's Cold Kiss. Let's see how this map goes. Now that I think about it, there is something familiar about this place. I think I read about this old fortress. Oh, really? The information regarding it comes from a source considered apocryphal. But allegedly a bitter battle must have been held in this place. If Lady Luck decides to bless us with her tender kiss, we might be fortunate enough to come across some ancient artifacts. Now, let the real greed test start. Yes, indeed, I can't wait. Your Grace, despite our differences, we sometimes speak the same language. I'd already planned to take a look at the present chests, but now I feel almost obliged. Do not drag me down to your level. A scholar worth their salt would do well to steer clear of a counterfeit document. But at the end of the day, trying doesn't hurt. Okay. Greed City, Population Me. Banger song to start us off as well. Looks like there's a couple of conversations that could theoretically take place. I believe that him and his daughter have one. His daughter. With her coffee. Let's see. So in terms of the weapons and stuff, let's do a quick run through and see what all's in the steamed rice. White rice and soy sauce. Raises defense by 1 point. Big fan. So where's that located? On you. You don't move. So I can go get some steamed rice. It's very nice of this ghost to be carrying around some rice for us. Droppable Heroes Flare. Reminder, of course, that everything is theoretically capturable, so that's what we're going to be gunning for. A just simple droppable Master Axe. Very cool. Heal Shroom, of course, over here. That's going to be a nice one if I can get it. A good berry, some master weapons lying around. A Spring Sun that I can pretty easily steal with Ezekiel. Interesting, interesting. Master Bow, okay. Well, who's got the Master Bow? Because that one's going to be moderately good. Okay, some master weapons up top, mostly. Okay, so it looks like I'm just going to have to stay very, very careful with regard to what I use. Jormungandr, okay. Wonder if I can reach this guy in time. I think the objective here is actually, funnily enough, to break the wall before they get in there. That's really cool. Big fan of how this is functioning so far. Game's a little bit loud. I'm going to turn it down just a bit. Do let me know if the audio balance gets wonky, though. Always happy to turn it back up. There we go. A little bit better for my personal ears. Rather not die before being greedy in Fire Emblem. Rather die before not being greedy? You're right. You're absolutely correct on that. That is the correct way to play. I fully agree. It's better to lose and have been greedy than to win and have not been greedy enough. That's my take. And speaking of greed, this would be possibly the funniest way. But if I get hit, you know what? It's not going to backfire twice, right? It couldn't possibly. I'm not going to use it that quickly. Not going to use it quite that quickly. It'll be a good weapon for us on the long term. Silver Blade and Silver Sword. Okay. Let's go ahead and start off with a little bit of Yahashua then. He can blast him with some Hellfire. Get the Sword Reaver out of the way. Make him take that L from the fire. Amazing background. Is that from sort of, what is it? New Mystery, right? Is it from New Mystery, or is it from a Yu-Gi-Oh card? I think as some have been in the past. Horse Slayer. Okay, if we're gonna have a Horse Slayer in that case, I'm going to probably shoot that guy and then swap him over to Killer Axe. New Mystery, nice. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, let's go ahead and shoot this guy. And I'll swap him over to a Killer Axe. Angelo with his great bow. His great Angelo. We better go ahead and use up all of our cool weapons while we have the opportunity. So, I'm gonna be taking a good opportunity to do so. Very nice. This Triangle Adept is coming in super handy with Alyssa. It should be like... It was already doubled Weapon Triangle. I wonder if that's 4 times Weapon Triangle, or if it just adds 1. It's very, very fun either way. The Dramatic Iris, unfortunately, because she joins with it damaged, regarding or equal to how much she used it in the past. We don't get the full might of it, but we do get some. Okay, should I use Thunder there, or do I want Jerez to get a kill? Probably want to give it to Jerez if at all possible, because he's still very, very good. Let's give it a whirl. Nice, got that crit. That is a wonderful background. One thing that I've always been curious about is how to condense the colors in some of these things to a, oh nice, you got luck, to a level that kind of befits these games without sacrificing some of the necessary colors to really get everything popping, you know? I wonder if there's like a tool or something that does that. Specific patches? Gotcha, gotcha. I'm gonna have to look into those then, because there are some very cool images that I'm gonna have to try my very best to get implemented in my own game without too much recoloring work to do, because it's a very big endeavor to have to do that. Boring but relatively easy, that's pretty understandable. Let's see. If I could one-shot this guy, that'd be cool. Brave Bow. I do have the Brave Bow. Wonder if Samir could, perhaps with a shove... Let's see, I'm not gonna quite get him up here. I do have the Sword Slayer now, that's my main thing here. Well, if I could start blasting this guy with fire or some such, then Ezekiel can finish the job, hopefully. Cynthia with her brand new magic. 8 magic in total alongside this Fire Tome. Been loving this game though, this has been an absolute joy to play. Want more magic? No. Not gonna get so lucky despite the skill and luck level up. You find on the ground what looks to be an old letter. To Lord Veronica, I have no intention of this wretched place. Place is cursed. Sleep at night. I feel like I'm going crazy. The rest of the text is indecipherable. Oh, okay. That's very cool. I like that it has a story aspect to it. Alright, Ezekiel gets a quick kill. Now, of course, we have to remember this is 1 RN, and the cap on hit rate is 99, so hidden lore. Big fan of hidden lore. But yeah, the hit rate is very, very silly, as it would be with regard to my particular style of gameplay. Okay, I'm glad that guy doesn't quite reach. That's one thing that I do love about this game. You're allowed to charge in, and you're not immediately put in a situation of now you die for charging in. It's very nice. So, okay, here we go. Then we can go ahead and form the ultimate formation right here. A very wonderful formation that nobody can conquer except for us. Alright, and then this outside portion. I believe I have my heavy spear somewhere, or I almost equipped the heavy spear but then decided not to. Man, she's got 9 move now, that's crazy. Lance Reaver, heavy spear, well, very convenient of that guy to have one for me. Steel Axe, Iron Blade, okay, these two shouldn't be too bad at all. Let's see. Wonder if we've got any 2 range that I can make use of. I know that Liz now has bow access, but I didn't equip her with anything meaningful in terms of bows. Let's see if we can beat these guys up good and proper with the Brave Axe or some such. I'm sure that she'll get the job done with the Rapier, if not close enough. Very good. I do want to try to get those talk conversations while the opportunity is available. It's going to be a hard set of circumstances to get everybody aligned. Iblis wants to talk to Ezekiel and Irene to her father. So either way, hopefully we'll get those before the end. Find on the ground what looks like an old letter. Esquire, I've been asked to take part in a study on Dragon. Stole me of science. The main goal, the reasons of the high immunity to diseases typical of Manakete and human medicine. Among the participants, various names of the Manakete tribe, as well as experts in anatomy, Eldritch arts, and the analysis. Dragonstone's a perilous affair, something with immense caution. Imagine a world in which something of the diseases that afflict us every day. He passed. She passed. Please consider my proposal. A brilliant mind like yours. Kindest regards, Esta. The rest of the text is indecipherable. Those are really cool. I like that. That's a very nice way of doing those. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put you right here. You can bait out a homeboy up there. Use your steel axe. Do your thing. And then Liz can go ahead and do her very best to get this crit right here, and if not, we'll dance for her. The Dragoon animations are amazing. She has a wonderful palette. Excellent. Love this crit. One of my favorites for sure. Absolute destruction in human form. And then I dance for her, and she runs as far as she possibly can. With her 9 movement, she's literally faster, or more adept than a paladin in this regard. I guess she could theoretically have 11 move if that was to be the case. So let's see, if I go up there, I'm under attack. Do I have an Axe Reaver? If I have an Axe Reaver... If I had an Axe Reaver, that would have been the perfect opportunity for it. I do have the Grand Banner. Let's see, how bad is it going to be if I throw her up here? 12 damage, which she will assuredly survive. Let's see. 12 damage from you. 25 minus, what, 8? 25 from the weapon triangle minus, so 17. 17 plus 12. Plus, let's see, so that's 29 plus 14. So she would actually die if she got hit by everything. So therefore, I cannot risk it. That said, I will go ahead and turn this guy inside out, I think. I could use the Grand Banner for this. There's really nothing stopping me, because then I can bait this guy as well. If not bait him, then get him closer. I do want to see what this is up here. That's a very interesting concept. We shall break a gravestone for no reason. Maybe I'll just stay down here, actually. Either that or place her on the forest so that they can do as they please. One of them can come attack her, the other one can probably die or something. And then homeboy, maybe we'll just go ahead and shove her up a square. Doesn't really hurt anything as long as I swap her over to an Iron Spear, I think. Here's what we'll do. Lance Reaver. Easy dub. I hope. I don't think that the Myrmidon can reach. If he can, that's a bit of a shame, but I don't think he's able to. Hopefully not, at least. I don't think so. I don't think he can reach that tile. Either way, Irene should do just fine. I hope. Right? 1, 2... Yeah, he can't reach. I think. Maybe my brain? Is brain active? We'll see. We'll find out very quickly if Irene's alive. Alright. We might double this one. Armor Knights, we don't need to double this one, very nice. Angelo the Champ. We got 2 warriors on the squad, but no heroes. I guess that would have been Anatoliji, wouldn't it? If we'd still brought him. Magic Defense Res. Okay, very cool level. A very, very cool level, Angelo. We'll see if that comes in handy at all. Okay, you couldn't reach, good. Dodge, nice. Good job, Liz. Literally OP. That's completely fine. Luckiest level ever? I'm sure it was. For him to get magic and res, I'm sure it was like within the range of 2 10% or something. We'll check and see just how rare of a level that one turns out to be. Alrighty, these guys are running. Well, look who it is. Phew, I barely made it. My dear axe, it's time to make my way out. Wait, where the heck is it? I must have dropped it while I was running from those things. Well, it's a goner now. It's not worth crying over spilled milk. I might be stuck here, but there's no reason to despair. Lady Luck never turned her back on me. Look who it is. Let's check this really quickly. What kind of level up was that? 5% and a 25 on defense. I'm glad that I got that instead of strength. That sure does help me a lot. Here's Schmidt with his 10 and everything. Literally half of the cap of every single stat as his baseline. If we recruit him now, then I'll probably just promote him. We'll see. We'll see if he gets recruited or if he just gives us another skill. That'd be very fun. Okay, so Silver Sword and Goodberry. Wouldn't be the worst thing to have that Goodberry. I guess I could just steal it. The healing would go quite the ways here. I'll just go ahead and steal the Goodberry. I don't really need the Silver Sword all too badly. While it would be nice to have, it's not that big of a deal. Silver Blade, okay, you're going to be on your way around Dormagander and Levis Lancia. Go ahead and just throw some Thunder, maybe a little bit of Elfire to begin. Shout out to Angelo, being the absolute champ. Fair enough miss. Seems like we're going to have a lot of those today. We had a lot of them last stream, that's for sure. So the Dire Thunder could get me out of this if I really wanted. How are we faring with Angelo? Is he going to be able to get the kill? He would actually die if I don't do things properly. So let's just go ahead and shoot with the Great Bow. Hate to have to waste a use of it. I guess I don't have to, but I want to go ahead and start on the wall. Tearing it down and all that, as if it's the Wall of Berlin. Okay. Oh, let's not hit the mic too much today. Lady Lafayette. She has a very cool palette. I like that her face is reminiscent of Kath. She's one of my more favored characters. Let's see, do we still have the Quick Sword? We don't. Levis Lancia. It's actually going to finish off the wall anyway, so no downside to doing that, right? Because this guy doesn't move. Awesome. Fantastic start. This is a fun map. It's like everything's split up in a way that everything kind of just makes sense and it doesn't feel bad. Well, that's not the worst. Wonder if it's worth stealing the Master Lance. There's nobody over here who can use it. I think I'll just kill this guy. Bop. I don't know if I have anyone who could achieve the capture on that guy. I don't think Samir's quite up to the task. If he was, I didn't notice his capability to do so. Then Helena or Cynthia. Probably Cynthia can work on this guy. The Fool's Garden, which we have not used yet, actually. We do take 5 damage, which we can heal off because we have nothing else to do. So let's try this out. Nice. Wow, that's a cool animation. Looks like it's just Excalibur, or no, it's Excalibur, isn't it? But it's very nice. Nice little color palette change. Okay, basically nothing level up. We love to see it. Well, I guess he got more magic out of that, or what was it? I don't remember what he got. He got more HP out of that, which we just gave him the Angelic Robe for, so that's nice. Let's see. Is she going to get a level up off this? Probably not. HP skill. Oh, yeah. Basically the most canon level up for me to get. The amount of times I've gotten just HP skill in Fire Emblem. I don't know. Both good stats in their own right. But I like other stats too. Let's see. Quick Axe, 17 damage. She's got defense out the wazoo, so to say. So we're gonna go ahead and break down this wall. I guess we'll Winter Flower it. I guess we don't really have to or anything. It's not like we need to be in there immediately. You find on the ground what looks like an old journal. Day 3, the participants are collaborating enthusiastically. Rapid progress. Day 11, general fatigue of the participants. A decrease in hours of practice is recommended. Day 23. You could cut the tension with a knife. The participants, great aggressiveness, refuse to take rest days. Day 29. Coralia was killed. Frenzy. Suggestions. Cover up. Day 41. Broke. Even Manicheets are endangered. Sedate by glyphs. Cessation of our experiments. Day 46. They escaped. Show of incredible violence. I still wonder how I am alive. Place to hide. The rest of the text is indecipherable. This place is just a lore gold mine. This is a really cool way to do that. I wonder if they're like sort of what is it, like desert type things where you kind of just walk within a range, or if it's very specific tiles. Either way, that's very, very cool. Okay, so Lance Reaver, Wind, and Steel Axe. Well, first of all, we can put you right here, I suppose, and kill this guy. I hope. I could attempt to capture this one. Be a little bit risky. But what's life without a little bit of risk? Okay. Fair enough. Don't crit me. Thank you. What's life without a little bit of risk, indeed? Apparently we figured that much out. So now we'll attempt to capture with somebody else, right? Definitely worth? Maybe? I'm gonna use up my entire elixir out here. I can already feel it. Let's see. I don't really see why not. A Lance Reaver would be nice right about now. I guess we do have one. Let's see. If we put you right here... Let's see, I kind of want to get you down here to bait out the Grand Banner. Let's see, how do I want to do this? There's a couple of options, I suppose. Could start off with a heal, could start off with, I could silence this guy using the Oleander song. And then he wouldn't attack me back, but I don't know if that's exactly beneficial. Could just kill this guy. I don't think I'm going to take enough damage to die, even from the combination of two enemies that kind of hit hard. Let's see, you can only move as far as that, so yeah, you're chilling if you're in the forest. Combination of everything wouldn't quite mess you up, because this guy is going to deal, let's see, 9 damage, 9 plus 17 for, let's see, 9 plus 17 for 26, so then whatever this guy deals. If he's dealing, like, not 17, then we live. Plus, he might miss anyway. Or we'll crit. Liz is crazy. Why don't people like her? Explain. Elaborate. Which one of you is it? I may have given her a lot of stat boosters. This much is a fair critique, but she's very fun. I like her a lot. Let's see. She'll hit. Trust. We trust Carmella. We trust Carmella. That's what we do here. Okay, in that case, we're going to do a little bit of Thracia trade maneuvering. Trade you, your Lance Reaver back. Trade this one off of this guy. Take and drop. And Kanto to right here. That way we can go right here with the Bard, get everybody in range of the Charisma skill, and dance for Irene so that she can trade the Elixir over, I guess in exchange for the Steel Sword for the moment. Go ahead and Elixir up, whoosh. There we go. Everybody is in range of that Charisma. Let's see. Decent amount of people played when she still had 40% in speed. Fair enough. I guess that would do it. I wonder what she's at now. I'll have to check. She's very fast for me. She definitely lucked out in some regards. Very nice. Yeah, she's gonna take this guy's soul. I guess he is a soul, so... OBS, are we fine? Are we still here? Okay. Are we chillin'? My OBS just disconnected for some reason, and I have no idea why. Hopefully, we're still here. I think so, right? Yeah, we're here. Okay, cool. Awesome. That was very strange. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. That would be a very annoying thing to have on repeat. Let's see. Not gonna get this longbow. Playable Soldier Dragoon is a must deploy? I agree. Me too. Let's see. Would I be able to perhaps equip the Grand Banner and not move? And then we'll see what that actually does for her. Gives her more hit rate. We will take that. See, it's a bit of a shame to not get the kill. Oh well, that'll be fine. Liz can finish the job or something. What's up, Roche? Great to see you. How you doing? Let's get it, Carmella. No crits, only longbow hits. Okay, and then with the Grand Banner active, hopefully this now hits. If it doesn't, I guess that's a funny little meme. Watched any Olympics? I didn't know the Olympics were going on right now. Thank you for alerting me to that. I want to check out the volleyball games this year. Big Haikyuu fan. Let's see. Ferutium. You mean you dead, buddy? Lamau, you fool. Well, not quite dead. That's fine. We'll just plop down right here with something stronger. Killer Lance, Killer Spear. Guess that doesn't really help me or anything. She'll dodge. Trust. You know what? Let's extremely trust. So much trust that we trust. Infinite Liz trust. Watch women's fencing. That sounds really fun. I went down to overtime. Wow, nice. Always been a big fan of fencing as well. I guess it's my Fire Emblem genes or something. I wish I had genes that had Fire Emblem on them. That would be an awesome little thing. Come on, you got the crit. You got the crit. We trust. Okay. We trust, and sometimes we fail. It's fine. Liz doesn't truly fail. Everything has a backup plan. The backup plan is now the Bard gets hit once, Lamau, but it'll be fine. He'll live. He will survive with infinite life. Have a friend who's a fencer, seems really cool. I had a teacher in high school who tried to get me into fencing. He told me that my build was great for it, and that I had good control over the sword. Trust me, that's a relevant topic, because we had like a little... It was a robotics class, and the teacher was like a wacky fellow, and he had some stuff in the classroom. He had a little sword, and I was the type to just pick things up and kind of swing them around and stuff. And he's like, you'd be a good fencer. I don't know if he was just gassing me up because he had something, like, he just kind of enjoyed the idea of it, but he tried to keep in contact with me after high school because he really wanted me to get into fencing. I never did. I let him down in that regard, that much is for sure. But it does seem really, really cool. Let's see, so you with your this thing. I'm gonna not kill this guy, I think. I'm just gonna bait him out. You'll hit. Don't miss a 99, please. Thanks. Water polo and handball. Those are very cool. Very, very cool sports indeed. Let's see, maybe I just let these guys get the treasure chests, and then I don't have to take turns for them myself, and then I can just capture these guys and take everything that they have. Probably the play. Okay, Angelo, what are we gonna do here with you? Is this the part where we break out the Devil Sword, or do we break out the Kill Sword and hope for the crit? That's probably what we do. Or maybe we rearrange with Angelo, and then hopefully he doesn't get doubled. He does get doubled. Lady Lafayette with the Dire Thunder. Don't think that's quite going to work out for us. Interesting circumstance, I suppose. Elfire's fine, Wind is pretty okay, so in that case I'll leave him out. Have to wonder how serious that could be. Feels like, let's see, much more get into fencing. Or let's see, it's blocked by the heart, oh well. Something in fencing that be granted from watching a kid swing stuff around? Yeah, I don't know. He was a fun guy. Funnily enough, my younger brother actually has him as a teacher right now, so that's very fun. Or used to have him as a teacher. I guess it's the start of a new school year at the moment. But he didn't remember me, so I guess it was just like a fleeting little thing. Oh well, such is life, I suppose. Not many teachers remember me. That's just a symptom of being a quiet kid, though. Let's see, And I don't really mind at all either, so let's go ahead and do this one. I don't think we're going to take any damage from any other outlets, so we might as well just kill this guy. Get him out the way. But it was a fun little topic, I suppose. I don't know if I would have gotten into fencing. I don't think I would have. If I was going to get into like some type of sport, it probably would have been archery, because I really like shooting bows. I've done so for a good portion of my life. Let's see. Yeah, for sure. Let's see, the alternate timeline where I became a fencing YouTuber, that'd be fun. Myrmidon and Folo could have been real-ish. Probably. At this point, I would say I'm more axe-aligned due to the fact that I have one of those right here. Never come up on a guy with an axe. I will sword reave. I will sword slay, as they say. You find on the ground what looks like an old journal. They fight like cornered dogs. Got the rapier PRF. Do I have any sword-like? I don't think I have anything sword-like around here. Either way. The Wolfgirl, yeah. The Lupine Axe, the Awu Dao, if I were using a sword. They fight like quartered dogs. They're magic, dark clouds sweeping entire platoons, leaves. Will you ask them a question? That's that's something I have yet to find out. Maybe I will ask them that question. See, it's getting really hot in here, so unfortunately I'm gonna tie my hair up. One moment. I do have a fan, but I'm not gonna risk getting it in the stream by pointing it at me or anything. I'll become a factory worker real quick. I'll throw on the hat. Or maybe I'll leave it just tied back, I don't know. We shall see. Lord LaCroix, sword of shining gold, smite the darkness, blood-curdling screams, they fall to the ground. Poison for them, in the name of the kingdom. The rest of the text is indecipherable. As per usual, like my Nintendo 64 shirt, that's a fun one. Got that one a few years back. There we go. Definitely quite a bit cooler. Archery's cool, like shoot crossbows. Crossbows are cool. I've never shot one, but I do like the idea. The bow is a lot different, but it'd be peaceful, perhaps. It's very fun around here because you can get straw bales really cheap. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attack to here, so that's chillin'. Gonna leave this open so that he grabs that and doesn't elect to attack or run away. And gonna run in here with you because you've got the Sword Slayer, perfect for the capture. Lance Reaver acquired, or active, so to say. Rapier chest key. Let's do some healing on her. Whoosh. It is very cool, though. Wonder if we can move in the stairs. We cannot. Okay, so you're gonna chill here, you're gonna chill here, and hopefully old buddy here is fine. Yep, indeed. Okay. We're just gonna see what happens this turn. The old wait-and-see maneuver. So 19 damage. Deal 8 times 2 in theory. Might be worth baiting this guy out, in all honesty. Or I could just wait and use Samir. I could do the capture with Samir from above and then bait him out over the course of the next turn. Anybody else to move? Not really. There we go. Shoot cardboard boxes. Yeah, that's a good choice. Live in the woods. If you miss, hit a tree. Yeah. Oh, that bolt is buried there forever. Yeah. That's a vibe. That is a vibe indeed. For me, it's just dirt, woods, similar things. What's up, Bourbon One? Great to see you. Yeah, it's a very fun activity, no doubt. That old archery. I need to get some more arrows, is the thing that I need to do. They're relatively cheap, but every time that I go to get more, something in my mind is just like, when am I going to use these? When am I actually going to go shooting arrows? It's a relatively rare activity, especially after being tired from work. But I do have a bow. It's out on the porch at the moment. Ooh. Used to have a deer target, but an actual deer beat it up. Fair enough. An aged cheese was pilfered. The cheese touch. A rotten tome was pilfered. Okay. Ah. Well, well, we are trapped within the bounds of this particular place. Okay. Fascinating. Huh? What was that noise? Chief, all exits have been walled up. What? You fool. First our lives, now our ancient knowledge. You will die within these walls. You imbecile, was it really necessary to open that chest? Don't preach to me, you shrew. It was your idea to hunt for artifacts. Mind your tongue, you filthy rat. Silence, I'm thinking. Ginapro, can you feel this strange aura? You took the words out of my mouth. I may be outside in the barracks, but I can still feel. You think that's the source of our problems? Maybe. That doesn't solve the problem of finding a way out of here, though. Or we could use our brains instead and line up in a defensive formation. Magritte should be here at any moment now. I'm not betting my men's lives on that guy's whims. Huh, how amusing. Magritte is one of the best captains our nation has to offer. Do you really think you can do better out there? Will you stop bickering every 5 minutes? Sometimes I feel like I'm dealing with children, despite all three of us being very far apart from each other. Just to let you know, I'm starting to regret the kind words I spoke about you. Right, less babbling, more fighting. Agreed, I'm afraid you were right all this time. Other phase. Ooh. Ayo! Enemies, it seems we're late. Lady Lafayette's pendant signals her presence in the vicinity, but I can't see her anywhere. Sergeant Wirtz, can you perceive the Marcus' aura? I'm finding it difficult, Captain. I'm sure Lady Lafayette is alive, but a whirlwind of dark souls won't let me visualize her position. Ooh. See that presence up north? Its aura is like a cloak of fog that obscures my sight. If we were to neutralize it, I'm positive we would find her grace. Very well, men, our goal is clear. I demand from you nothing else but utmost perfection. Aye, aye, Captain. Okay, this is really cool. This is a banger of a map. This one's incredible. Magritte was, in fact, close by. Yes, indeed, he was. This is a wonderful map. I'm having a great time with this one. Ooh, a Warlock, as they're called. I have been playing Baldur's Gate, as I've said almost every stream now, so I feel that one. So here's Magritte with Riz. We're gonna Riz him up. What if I promote Riz? I know he's not gonna be here for the rest of the game. Here's Bypats. Vestrian Soldier. Value is a good strategy above all. Riz, a Vestrian Soldier who joined the army due to the rock stock crash. Is that a Spice and Wolf reference? If so, I'm a big fan. A Vestrian Soldier. Hasn't touched a drop of alcohol in decades. Vin Rogue with his Hurlbat and Bronze Axe. And then Vert. Vestrian Soldier has a degree in Ornithology. Very cool. Alrighty, these are some cool units. I wish we could keep them, but I'm very sure that they're not going to be staying with us. That said, Magritte. Captain Magritte, a proud man entrusted with the capture of Ezekiel's band. Indeed, he was. So this is what we call a unit. Incredible. 12 strength, 14 speed, 17 skill, 11 defense on 38 HP, with plus 15 crit and 10 in every growth rate. Doesn't really matter, because at this point, he's literally insane. He's probably going to get... See, this is a fun concept, because the way that the game rerolls levels, he's going to get like one stat in something, almost for sure. But it doesn't really... We're not sure where, is the thing. This is really cool. Speaking of this, one thing that I was going to try at some point, but that I never got around to, that it's perhaps worth playing with. I know a lot of people have done 0% growth runs of games, but at one point I had the idea to record a 5% growth run of various games. Reduce all growth rates to 5 just straight across the board. That was a fun concept. Maybe one day I'll revisit that. But this guy kind of fills in that same role. You kind of get to see what happens when you just have a very low growth rate in GBA Fire Emblem across everything. You're pretty much going to get a stat. Like, there will be the odd blank level up here or there, but because it rerolls 3 times, you're probably going to get 1 stat on level ups. It's very fun, yeah. You don't really know what you're going to get, but those 1 or 2 points could make all the difference in certain scenarios. And I think it'd be a very fun little thing to do. Okay, so that aside, he's very good. Of course, we have one better with 15 strength and 19 speed. Yeah, she's better. She's better, and she has more movement. L plus Riz plus Ratio. Who's Ratio? Vin Rogio. Rogio and Juliet. Okay, let's see what Riz has got. Can Riz him up for us? Let's go, Riz. He's looking like Raven out here. Wait, level ups reroll 3 times? Yes, indeed they do. If you get a blank level up, then you have rolled a miss 3 times in a row. Alright, maybe it's reroll twice and then the first one initially. So, if you get a blank level up, it's like statistically unreasonable by a lot of metrics. It's very goofy to say the very least. Okay, let's see what Vert has got going on. Very pretty, despite being the base palette. I like the base palette, it's a nice one. Or 50% growth, that'd be fun. You probably get 2 or 3 level ups pretty consistently, just no guarantee on where they're at. Very fun indeed. Okay, probably just Bronze Axe this guy. Let's get it, Vin Rogue. The Armor Knights. I'll sip McDonald's coffee. Not incredible, but sure is coffee. Do I need caffeine at 8:49 p.m.? No. Not at all. Okay, so he's got the Pylum, a 1-2 range 11 might thingy, and the Brave Spear, another one of those. Low level Gambit Gauge, we're only allowed to deploy the lowest level in every map. That sounds pretty incredible in a lot of ways. That one sounds really difficult, in all honesty. But if it's fun, then it's fun. It'd be on a draft list. Okay, sounds like a lot of fun then. I always love drafting stuff. Coin flip Fire Emblem, 50% growth, every attack is set to 50 hit and 50 crit. That would be incredible. Everything's a coin flip at all times. Okay, you don't move, so let's go ahead and check out this village and see if Magritte gets anything. I've been a bowyer for 25 years. My craftsmanship is superb. Look at this beauty, ash wood, the good stuff. Took me 6 months to make. However, when it came to fire some arrows, I couldn't bend the bow. I don't believe there's anything wrong with the construction. I am a thorough man. I think I simply lack the skills to use it. You seem to be a smart fella. Better to be a smart fella than, you know, you gave me an idea. I'll give you this bow. Make sure you use it well. The name of my workshop is engraved on it. With such a fine weapon, others will ask about it. It's free advertising. Now go, spread the word. Bowie's Bows, quality bows since 819. Huh. Ah yeah, Roche knows. A master bow. Okay, that'll work for me. That will indeed do the job. Okay, so let's go ahead and break your spine, for no reason except for the comedic aspect of doing so. Carmela will also comedically get a level up. So yeah, any blank level ups you've seen people like me and JBR get, realize that those are incredibly unlikely to have occurred in the first place. And it's very fun that we've gotten them at all. Okay, so you're going to be able to deal 15 damage with this? If so, let's go ahead and break this. I'm sure I'm going to get destroyed for this. I'm sure this is going to completely nuke me into oblivion, but I want to do it. A chill feeling runs down your spine. Maybe disturbing the sleep of the dead was not the brightest idea. Okay. Is that Nihil? Misfortune. This unit cannot crit. Okay. Fair. Honestly, you know what? I knew it was going to be a bad idea, but I did it anyway, and I'm justly punished for it. I can't complain, and I will not complain. That makes perfect sense. So, now we're going to go stand over here. It's a good thing I didn't do that with Liz, because I nearly did that with her. I'm okay with it being on Irene, even if it's a bit unlucky, but that's fine. It's quite funny. I wonder what would happen if you did it with Cynthia. Would she get misfortune twice? Getting it on Liz would have been wonderful, for sure. Wonder what happens with her. Yeah. Does she just get it twice? Maybe she gains... Maybe she just loses it? Oh, she has a custom event. Really? That's cool. I wish I knew what that was. That'll be a fun one. Well, make sure to play this game for yourself. Link in the description below so you can see what that one is. Another reason to replay the game? Exactly. Exactly. So the aged cheese, delicate cheese from a faraway land, grants 250 experience. Do not use in prep screen. Now that's cool. 2.5 level ups, possibly 3 level ups if you're already at 50%. Could you guess who I'm going to use that on? Oh, she has 60% speed now. She's way better. I mean, it probably is best to use it on a promoted unit. I guess it'd be very funny to use it on Magritte. I think it's probably actually best put to use on Liz. She'll cap speed for sure. And that would be really funny. Do I just give everything to Liz all the time forever? Either that or I could give it to Cynthia and hope for 3 magic procs. After promoting, of course. Because I'm going to promote her right about now, presuming that I capture this guy with the Sword Slayer. Or I guess I'll have to weaken a bit. Let's see. So yeah, you're here, you've got Axe Reaver and Flamberg. So doing this. Don't miss a 99, Yahashua. I don't have to do this. I literally could just do this instead. I think I'll literally just do that instead of potentially risking his life. Okay, he would have hit. That's good. Give it to Riz. Let's say I promote Riz and give him the cheese. What are his growth rates? Riz, what do you got? Pretty reasonable. Sad you couldn't get the aged cheese, got the rotten tome. Nice. I do need to check out what that is. Let's see, the rotten tome. Nothing more than a bunch of rotten paper. A dark tome with 100% crit and 50 hit. At 1 to 3 range, with infinite range, or with infinite uses. So, Ezekiel. As it would turn out, you have something incoming. I'm gonna have to start using the Fool's Garden more to level up his dark rank. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and break this guy's spine. I could have stolen the cool little Healy staff. It would have been nice, but I need to get his weapon rank up now. 1 to 3 range, 100% crit. 20 weigh, it does weigh him down, but it's 1 to 3 range, so it doesn't hurt all too badly. He's getting up there. If I dance for him, or if I get a couple more kills here or there, that'd be enough to do the job. Let's see. That's pretty cool. That'll do me a lot of good. I can attest to the quality of it in that regard. gonna go ahead and try to kill this guy with Angelo. If I miss, then so be it. A little rapier over here. Hopefully he won't bot me good and proper. So Cynthia, are we going to be able to promote you this turn, or is it going to be a bit of a circumstance to do that? Let's see. I guess I should probably just kill this one. If I can one-shot him with the Devil Sword, then I'll do it. If not, then I'll attempt with the Kill Sword, probably. I don't need 11 swords, so we'll hope. Potentially cope. There we go. Good job, Jerez. Now the other one, I do indeed need to capture. I could have just stolen S rank. Good job, Jerez. I could have just stolen the 2 things with my 2 thieves, but instead of doing that, I have elected to capture because I also want the rapier. Let's see. Ideally, I would capture this turn. I guess I could use the capture mechanic in order to hopefully weaken. Let's see. Spring Sun, whoosh. Let's see, you've got a Lance Reaver, so this one reverses weapon triangle. Not exactly the best thing in the world. Helena can always get this kill if I have to. Okay, let's hit capture and deal what damage we can with the Levis Lancia. Hopefully that pans out for us. Please don't miss this one. A crit would be a bit rough as well, but I can handle that. Okay, good. Nice dodge. Very helpful. 69 experience. Very cool. So now we'll capture with Samir. Capture, Sword Slayer. Maybe we hit staff? I think we hit staff this one. Whoosh. There we go. Let's see, how far can you move? So we're going to have to capture from right here. Please don't miss this one. I have the glass axe up there, but I can't get it over to him. Hit staff very handy in this regard. And we will be promoting Cynthia. She's got 5 experience at the moment, right? So she's got 45 experience. I guess it wouldn't be the worst to get another kill on her, but I'm not really too fussed on it. Kind of just want to promote her. And then you can get this, and you'll survive the other guy. You're going to be in a bit of a spot. 19 damage, 9 defense. Don't get crit, lol. Lamau even. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I guess I could leave that guy alive. He stands a chance of attacking Homegirl down there for a whopping 20 damage. Times 1? Times 2. 20 damage minus 5 for 15 times 2. So yeah, we definitely want this kill if at all possible. To that end, I think I'm even going to use the Master Bow, or maybe the Brave Bow. I don't want to miss this one. 99 miss would have been catastrophic there. Hit staff is so cool, I agree. It's very, very fun. And if she gets attacked, then she will level up off of the chip damage. Let's go ahead and trade the Master Seal over. I think she's worth it. I think it's worth it to just go ahead with it. Plus she'll get saves out of this, right? So this will be a fun one. Do like me some Cynthia. Oh yeah, look at her now. She's very pretty. I've always loved the female sage animations. 2 magic, 1 defense, 1 res, and 1 skill. And staff access. So yeah, she's very cool now. She's gonna start whooping them. Gonna be no issues whatsoever out of her. Okay, so hopefully the enemies from the bottom aren't too close to destroy me. Okay, no crit there. Good. I could capture an 85 dodge. I could capture this Lance Reaver, since I missed the one outside. It wouldn't be bad to have one indoors. Although I guess Ezekiel can chill out down there and do his thing. Wonder if they're going to start going for Homeboy up there. This guy has elected to die. Again. For the 2nd time. Quite probably. Alrighty. This is a cool map. Got the one outside? Oh, I did get the one outside. Yeah, you're right about that. Indeed I did. I just simply forgot. Okay. That should work. More reinforcements. Okay, this is going to be a fun one. A lot of reinforcements. So in terms of the age cheese, it is a defeat boss map, isn't it? I do need to go talk to Schmidt as well. Wonder who we can talk to. Anybody, probably? Anybody? Irene? Does it show that anybody can talk to him? Or is it just Jerez? Or just whoever? Let's see, Ezekiel, maybe? I guess we'll find out before too much longer, I suppose. Axe Reaver, Flamberg, Levis Lancia. Some very cool stuff out here. Sword Reaver. So I could probably just leave him out here with the Fool's Garden. Take 8 plus 5 for 13. He won't kill that one, so that's a bit of a rough spot. Let's see, probably tied to breaking the wall like Cynthia was. Maybe. That does make sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. I wonder if I can get up there. Let's see. I do have the rescue staff, so if he doesn't join due to that, then I could always rescue. I'll save that for a turn. I've got time. No point in rushing that one. Okay, you can go up here. Do a little bit of bopping with Yahashua. He's been so much fun ever since we got him. I do miss our Trickster. Okay, perfect level up. Great job, Yahashua. What was her name again? Terry, I believe. She was very fun. Okay, Cynthia, the Hero's Flare. She's really good now. She was always really good, but this is incredible. We do get another Hero's Flare as well, don't we? From somebody up here, as long as we go and get the thing done. Master Axe as well. Of course, we can't really escape this place. Whoever's on the outside is our key to the, well, outside. This guy can capture the warrior. Wonder if it's worth it for the short axe. Guess we'll send some people up there and find out very quickly. We don't have a hammer out here. That's a bit of a rough thing. Let's see. So you can't crit anymore. That's very, very funny. Let's see. I guess I'll swap with you. Get you a little bit more range. Escara is a scary. Rune Sword, Kill Sword. So in that case, Brave Axe this guy. Don't really see a downside to that, even if we get crit, it's fine. 94. We're gonna hit both, right? Trust Carmella. Maybe we could give Carmella the 3 levels. I wonder what she would get out of that. Probably not all too much. She'd probably just cap strength. Maybe. She's done strangely good on getting strength level ups, hasn't she? For a 25% growth. 27 defense, of course. That one's my personal favorite. Sunblade and Heal Shroom. Okay, I'll let the Sunblade attack me then. No big deal there. Rune Sword's a bit of a rough one to deal with, isn't it? Let's see. Do I Brave Spear this guy and potentially get hit? I guess it wouldn't matter, even if I got the healing. Plus there's a good chance that she crits, and I've got another Brave Spear up here now, don't I? Could always get a Master's Spear as well. I believe there's 2 of them up here. Of which both can be captured, I believe. 13, if by nobody else than these 2. Oh wow. You are a girl. Unlucky to be girl and mounted at the same time. Unless you're Irene, I suppose. Okay, let's go ahead and start the weakening. Could hand him his own Brave Spear back. Yeah, that's true. It's like, here, trade with me real quick. Here, dude, trade. No takebacks. Well, some takebacks. I don't need to capture this guy. I'm just gonna get the kill. As long as I get the rice. All I need in life is the rice. You can guess who's gonna be eating the rice, I'm sure. There's one very hungry person in my army who desires a lot of rice. Let's go ahead and get this kill with Riz. Nice. That's a cool animation. What in the world? That one's awesome. I've never seen that one before. That's such a cool little crit. Riz is rice in French? Oh, okay. Gotcha. He's got that Riz. That makes a lot of sense, actually. He really wants the rice. He really, really wants the rice. You're absolutely right about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and... can't really do any swap maneuvers to get him up. Are you gonna move? You don't. That's cool. It is just defeat boss, so... we'll do our best to get over there at our leisure. I'm pretty sure I can handle all of the enemies and stuff. I could just Brave Spear this guy. I do want the Heal Shroom a bit, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, let's just do this one. Let's see if we can do the funny. Nice, we did the funny. Flyers have 28, Cavs have 25. It's a really interesting balance idea. I do like it. I do like it a lot. I think it makes sense too, because flying would be more difficult. You find on the ground what looks like an old journal. Frederick, this is my last message. Follow my instructions. Do not return from Vestria. Brown breached into the fort. Won't lie. The rest of the text is indecipherable. Rest in peace, the homie. Okay, so you're gonna do your thing. Not really too much of a threat there. Okay, so you're there. You can reach this tile. What do you have? Steel Spear? We'll get up there. Liz would be much better at traversing these various tiles. So what do you have? Steel Sword, Levis Lancia, Quick Sword. Well, well, I detect that some of our friends here are about to perish. Most excellently. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and do this then. Drop this stuff in the convoy. Take these things from you. Not you. There we go. Take these, take and drop. And then you, my friend, can be useful in some capacity. 12 damage, Let's see. Maybe if I do a little bit of put Cynthia over here, kill this guy with the Hero's Flare. Maybe not you. Maybe kill you with Ezekiel. You can always use a Kill Sword. Although you do have a Sword Reaver, don't you? So I guess in that case, we don't attempt that. I remembered too late. I wonder if the Quick Sword would get the kill. 8 times 4 would be 32, so we're just gonna miss the kill. Maybe we still try the Kill Sword and hope for the crit? Might as well at this point. Come on, Ezekiel. Come on, Ezekiel. Come on, Ezekiel. You got this. He didn't have this. Rest, if Bro's piece is indecipherable, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's fine. We can manage that. I guess in that sense, or in that capacity, we're gonna have to use you to potentially go and get some kills. Could always use you for the healing, I suppose, but he's out of range now, so it's not a big deal. You can use the Hero's Flare to get this kill. And then if I were to theoretically shove Homegirl, she can get the job done. It's fine. It's fine. I could just fly the Falcon Knight over there at this point and throw a Javelin or some such if I have one. I'm sure she'll make it. Yeah, she's chilling. Do I have a Javelin nearby? I do have... theoretical access to one. Let's first check and see if I even have one in there. I do have a Javelin in there, so let's do it like this then. We will take you, and we will grab from the convoy, put this away, grab a Javelin. Let's see, is there anything else that we need from over here that would be useful? I'll put away the rescue for now, and I'll grab a simple fire tome. Then we will canto to right here, do some trading maneuvers, give you the fire. Go ahead and break that against the mage if he so chooses. You grab this Javelin, throw the Javelin, get the kill. So that way I don't use up anything too valuable. And both of my units on the front lines are pretty good with their res. So hopefully that'll pan out the way that I want it to. From that point, we first see if we can get this kill with the Great Bow. Wonder if it's maybe worth it to instead try a little bit of this. Great Bow doesn't quite get the kill. Okay, well to that end, I'll just simply Sword Slay this guy. Or maybe I'll Iron Axe this guy and then Sword Slay the next one. Good hit. Not a necessary hit, but a good one nonetheless. More speed would be very nice here. Come on, Samir. Okay, fair enough. Can't really complain about that one. So hopefully the Levis Lancia, okay, that's going to be in range. Okay, well, I hate to have to do this. I don't really have to do this, but it's a little bit inconvenient. So I'm going to go ahead and just Brave Bow this guy. Maybe a Silver Bow? Guess it doesn't really matter. I'll Master Bow. I'll Brave Bow. Let's get this kill. Come on, Helena. There we go. Okay, and then the dude attacks Helena on enemy phase. That's fine. No problems there. Max skill, a little bit of res. Samir, my beloved, even though he has a 50% strength growth, he didn't gain that much strength. Added up your tankiest with 15 defense. That's pretty cool. 30 defense on him. Well, I like him. If we get another promotion item, I think he's the next one on my itinerary. Even though it would be nice to promote Miss Parsley. But I think he is the one that I would most eagerly promote, unless we get Schmidt. Okay, so you, your Levis Lancia, can come down here and attack into Homeboy with this amazing Killer Axe. You can take your pick of the Homeboys to attack with the Killer Axe, or you can attack, most likely, the Archer. Yeah, that makes the most sense. That'll work for me. Helena's been doing a good job. Of course, makes sense that she gets doubled. She is a bit on the slow side. Okay, let's see what happens with Schmidt. I do want to get him as soon as physically possible. Okay. Good choice. You survive this way. Leaves me with 1 use of my Javelin, 2 uses of my Javelin, 3 uses of my Javelin. Very nice. Very efficient of him to not use up my weapons like that. Okay, Rune Sword. I could potentially steal this Rune Sword. I don't know if it's worth it, though. Who do I have that uses swords? Wouldn't be the worst on Paladin Girl over here. More enemies. This does indeed seem like a situation in which overwhelming is quite possible. Interesting maneuver indeed. Definitely okay with this, though. Let's see. Am I gonna be able to get this kill with you without dying? Not unless I heal first. They do be reinforcing, yeah, that is true. In terms of reinforcements, the reinforcements have been reinforced. No super good outlets here. Just missing the kill with Homeboy. I could theoretically heal Ezekiel and then get the kill. Interesting, interesting. I could always get the Hero's Flare kill as well. Use up 3 entire uses of it. Not exactly my favorite thing. I could use the Pondering. Of course, I could just go down here and kill all of these guys as well. That's certainly a possibility. This is the perfect opportunity to use... Never mind. I guess I'd have to shove him. Steel Axe, okay. That is fine. We do have a hammer in the inventory, so... To that end... Beat up on this guy, potentially with the Killer Axe. I hope. If not, then Helena finishes the job. Very good. And then... Samir gets a true combo from Sword Slayer into Hammer. Get some of that good experience. Turn him into paste, my friend. If we'd missed there, then we just use Helena anyway. Alright, Quick Sword's good. Would have been nice to have one, I suppose, but at this point in the game, perhaps unreasonable. Swap you to Hammer. Get the job done, buddy. Fire. Okay, let's get everybody else out of here. I think I'm just going to run away. Tactical retreat, as they would say. To this end, I can put this away now since I don't care about it. Grab a heal staff. And whoosh you back up nearly to full. And... guess basically just do the same, a little bit more of the runaway strat. Grab this and whoosh. And then she can grab another one. From the convoy or from Jerez being right here. 2 units with convoy access is really nice. Okay, there's that one. Trade you. The low use heal staff back. Put you on fire. Ezekiel or whoever will probably get the job done. Okay, you up here. And then Miss Lafayette. Hopefully shouldn't have any issues standing right here. Now we focus on the outside. Okay, so Riz right here to intercept a bunch of axe users. You right here to kill this guy. And then Paladin on the forest to then follow up with a sword and do whatever Riz doesn't do. Of course, I probably want to trade the Rice off of Riz, the Riz off of Rice, in order to make sure that I keep it for the duration. And then trade that over to you. Let's see, is there anything else that I want here? Nothing's worth having any of those things removed. Iron Spear, okay, so yeah, you stand right here, Silver Sworded up, get the job done at your own leisure, and Liz can go up here and do some beating up on people as well. You don't move, that's good. You don't move, so in that case, if a quick sword is all that she has to contend with, then hopefully this works. Let's see. So there's that. I feel a sneeze coming on. One moment. Okay. Alright, excuse me. You can dance if you want to. We can leave your friends behind. We don't want to leave them behind, do we? Excuse me. Very sneezing. Been one of those days. They do be reinforcing in my body, my white blood cells. I hope. Maybe. It is possible. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the best we can within our bounds with regard to this guy. He's dealing some damage, that much is for sure. Really, he's gonna do me that way, huh? Let's see. If I were to, I guess I'll just rapier, and then whatever damage I don't get out is gonna be dealt with through various means. She could always crit. Could she crit? Does it just negate it despite it displaying? I'm gonna have to look at Cynthia's capability. Can she crit? Yeah, let's see what Cynthia shows, because I haven't really paid attention to hers. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Good job, Carmela. Camera flickery today, as usual. I need to reinstall that software. I need to remember that after stream today. That's very odd. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if, we'll see what happens. Okay, good. Nuke him. Take him to the iron factory. Just like we take horses to the horse factory. The glue factory, I don't know. As we do with the, pole axe. Which I did almost bring. Wow, good level up. Good job, Samir. Very high strength on this guy. Okay, so let's see what happens. Could she crit? I wonder. Let's go, Riz. You're literally broken. We could keep Riz for the rest of the game. We would have no issues whatsoever. We'd be super omega chillin'. As you do. Okay. There we go. No problems with Liz. Is she gonna get doubled? She's probably gonna be doubling, yeah. She's got a lot of constitution as well. She might be able to, capture one of these guys over here. Okay. The door is not open, and as such, the door is not open. Wise words, I know. Okay. The reinforcements are indeed reinforcing. They will continue to reinforce, and upon reinforcement, the reinforcements will have been reinforced. We gonna crit? Would have been nice. Come on, Liz. We can do better. We know that Liz got the Riz. Yep. Nice dodge there. Alright, let's go ahead and get the move on. Enemy machine activated. Looks like promoted now. Theoretically, not promoted. Very good stats, though. That'd be quite the unit to have on our side. If only they were not ghosties. Okay, pretty standard weaponry. I believe that we can get the job done. So yeah, let's see if she gets any crit. Does she display crit? She doesn't display crit. Does she have? She would theoretically. Yeah, so it shows her with no crit. But it still shows Irene with 17. Nice little rhyme there. I don't know. Maybe she just bypassed it by being hot. Epic number overflow? That makes sense. I guess that would do it, wouldn't it? Well, she's a gamer. She is, assured to be so. I'll take it. Let's see. Okay, so you're not going to be an issue. You're not going to move. Short axe. A very, very short axe. I could just end the map here. I'd have to do some shoving to get Magritte up there. And Magritte them. Of course, I still want to go over there and see about getting Homeboy. Let's reposition. Reposition, get up here. You're a non-issue. Quick Spear is a non-issue. Let's go break that wall down. There we go. Let's see if he joins. Oh, you're still in the land of the living. I've met you so often lately that I'm starting to think you have a soft spot for me. You showed yourself right on time. We had a common enemy, and I am unfortunately unarmed. Give me an axe, and I'll have these ghosts out of your sight in no time. Heck of a deal, don't you think? Got an iron axe? Okay, we'll take it. And here he is. Here's Schmidt. Is he gonna have... So this is Schmidt. He has 99 in every growth rate, and he's level 10. So about that cheese. What if we wanted to just give him 3 more stats and everything, if we gave him a little bit of experience? Schmidt do be Schmitting. He's very likely to cap every single stat without even promoting. Okay. We take it. What's his weapon rank? A rank? Okay. Okay, I'll take it. That's my guy right there. You know what? No complaints out of me. We're just here. You take this. You've got 10 defense, you've got 16 attack, you're fine. Here you go. You need this more than anybody else. So about that cheese. If we gave him the bean, he'd have 104 in every growth. Maybe on replay, that'll be funny. Okay, so Sword Reaver, no problem. Yahash was gonna do some Yahashing. Yahash him up. So, I don't think I have to express to you that Schmidt's probably pretty good. Having 10 in every single stat in a game where the caps are 20 was already going to be amazing. I was fully expecting him to have 50 in every growth rate. But he doesn't have that. He has infinite in every growth rate. He's very, very strong. 10 strength, 10 magic. I mean, if we ever run across a magic axe, trust me, I'll be the first one to hand it over to him. Very cool. Very cool. Big fan, actually, of Schmidt. He's pretty based, I would say. Let's not die. I hope that we won't have to die here. Let's just go ahead and use you for this. I'd rather not attack from... Maybe this is a dire thunder situation. The situation is dire, and we do need some thunder. So, I think it makes sense. Okay, fair enough. At least he's taken 1 hit. I wasn't going to speak too soon there. It would have been possible for him to have taken no hits if I had in fact spoken. Okay, so... Jerez, are we going to be able to maybe get this kill and then rescue you out? I don't want to have to use the Devil Sword here, not at the end of the map. By Iron Sword, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I going to be able to rescue drop you with anybody? 5, 5, 7, 8. No, I cannot drop you. Well, maybe Cynthia can stand on the pillar and just dodge tank everything in the entire universe. Trust. Trust is the name of the game. She's got cap speed, pretty good luck. 51 avoid just standing here. 71 on the fort, or on the thing there. So maximum that she's facing is like a 10%. Combination of everything doesn't quite kill her, I think. Maybe I just work on killing this guy. Silver bow. Master bow. Wow, she's very slow. Let's see. I really don't want to have to use the Devil Sword here. But I can't really afford the damage that I would take. She won't miss 2 in a row, right? I still have to find a way to kill the guy up top as well. And that was going to be Helena's job. Let's see. Ezekiel. a situation has occurred. I guess I could use the rescue staff if I have to. I kind of feel bad about using it, but I could always just move Jerez up here, grab the rescue staff out of the convoy, and then rescue Cynthia or somebody up. Probably what I'm going to have to do for the most ease of mind. So in that case, you can move as far as right there. Let's see, it's going to transport to the space below. So we'll go, I guess, right here. I wonder what the range on that thing is. Let's find out. Should be 5 plus magic, or half of magic, right? Oh, it's total. Okay. It is really good. I also have the Hammerin staff if it comes down to it. So I might as well use this in a situation where it's useful to me. So let's go ahead and go right here. Grab the rescue staff. Trade it over to one of you two. Then go right up here and trade, rescue, grab probably Cynthia. I'll grab Ezekiel. Because of the sword homie up here. Plus I could get his dark rank up a little bit, and I think that Cynthia can reach the bottom one anyway. Maybe she's just out of range, I don't know. Relatively an unnecessary maneuver, but only got 2 maps to go anyway, so I might as well have some fun. I could use basically anything here. I'm gonna go ahead and try this one with you. Master Bow. I've got multiple solutions, I suppose. Not that I needed to do that. If I needed to, I could have used the 20 might thingy, but I wanted to try to get some dark rank on him and also get him out of the equation relatively quickly. Nice crit. 5 damage taken. Manageable. If I could get him to D rank in tomes before the end of the map, I think I'd be happy. There's that. Cynthia. Okay, you don't quite reach Yahushua. Let's go ahead and have her bait this one out then. We'll use the fire tome. And that should do right there. Yeah, very, very unnecessary in hindsight, but I guess it is what it is. So at any point I could kill this guy as soon as the next turn. Swap. You can't move. Do some shoving to get you a little bit closer. Because you're going to be my capture, buddy. Let's get these guys up there as well. I'm gonna dance for you instead. You can use the stairs, I guess, to get inside. Well, that's a pretty cool use of that. I will certainly take it. Quick bow, one shot. It is a very quick bow, after all. Wonder if she's up to Master Bow rank yet. I do want to go over there and get those. I know it's a bit greedy to go and do that, but I do have that in my body, that great sense of greed. Oh, she's not doing too good on that front. I guess if I bait out the Pylum by using the Grand Banner, 2 crits would kill this guy. Maybe I don't press his buttons at the moment. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll stand right here and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, enemies, come and get me. Come and get me. What are you gonna do? Do your worst? Do your worst is equal to death. Okay, let's see what we can get. Let's see if Schmidt can get some good level ups. Uses the base palette. What a legend. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Quick spear do be quick. Schmidt do be quicker. Nice. That is a lot of experience. Okay. So about that cheese. Is it worth it? It's probably worth it. Is it worth it? I mean, it literally would be 3 in every stat. As long as I give him, like, chip experience. I do want to give the cheese to Liz, though. I think it would be very cool for her to get potentially 3 points of strength. Okay. Fair enough. A lot of reinforcements. Infinite reinforcements. This battle of attrition is wearing me down. What's up, Shop? Good to see you. You want some cheese? Me too. It would be nice right about now. Cheese on Schmidt is funny, and funny is always worth it. That is true. We would be cheesing the game by cheesing with him. Okay, Samir. Chip experience on Schmidt and then straight into cheese, and maybe we give him the kill. Potentially he gets... Because I can end this at any point now. So whatever damage I take is relatively inconsequential. Because Liz can end the map at a moment's notice. You can reach right there, so to that end... I've got no Hurlbat, do I? It's probably in the convoy if it's anywhere. I guess I could use the Light Rune somewhere in here. Maybe go right here, kill you. Couple of solutions, none of them especially satisfying. 6 damage because he's crazy. Funnily enough, the 10 skill is rather on the low side in terms of boosting his hit rate. Guess let's go ahead and do this. Can't complain about more Schmidt experience. I certainly won't. He levels pretty quick. We've got a lot of opportunities available to us. I don't think they're going to break down this wall anytime soon. And I'm not going to break down that one. So in terms of the cheese... Alyssa, Flamberg, Axe Reaver. Still quite a few enemies that have moderate equipment. I guess Cynthia could go and beat up on this guy at the bottom. Axe Reaver does indeed help with that. Elena can get stuff done at risk of her death. So she's better off not risking her death. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It do be one of the circumstances, possibly, of all time. Lafayette can do a bunch. Steel Axe. Do I just end the map right here? My greed senses are tingling, though. I do want the things, the items, the objectives, the achievables, the collectibles, and all other such manner of things. Let's see, I could kill this guy and then potentially... Or if I use Magritte for this, then I could reposition him out with... Or swap him out with this guy. Vert should be able to kill this one. Not that it really matters. I'll send her this way. A little bit of healing never hurt. Actually, as a matter of fact, quite helps. And then... This is a hard one. Do I let my greed overcome me? I think I might. Because I can still get him up to higher dark rank, and that would be nice. No keys on any of these guys, right? So, nothing to worry about on that front. A little bit of dark magic experience on Homeboy would be quite appreciated. Can always heal Ezekiel back up as well. In terms of issues from this side, it's mostly just the full weapon triangle that would be at my back. Or at my doorstep, or whatever. Angelo can get the kill here. I think I'm gonna go for that one. That's a good one. Great bow sure do be great. Bow warriors are just such a fun thing. I can't wait to, you know, well, maybe I shouldn't spoil what I've got in mind. I actually haven't stated that yet, but hopefully something fun is on the horizon involving a bow warrior. Nice crit there. No damage taken except for the 5 from the Fool's Garden. Okay, is he gonna get up in rank? Maybe one more attack? Something like that, probably. Yeah, probably just one more. Okay, so now from here, Helena can help us out by killing this guy. As long as I heal people up, we should be relatively okay-ish. Let's see, if I create like a sideways wall, that would be kind of useful. The situation is upon us. Alyssa would be fine to go down here and probably just kill this guy. Not quite. Unlucky. Javelin. It's good enough damage, right? If she stands out in front, she'll be pretty okay. Either that or I put her out front with a sword and just keep her out of range of this guy. So if I have her standing on the mercenaries tile, she's out of range of everything except for axes. Notably. And then if I kind of wall up like this and just go ahead and heal Ezekiel, then everything should be pretty okay. So in that case, make it so that only this guy can attack Cynthia. For how much damage? For 13. So she can't take more than 11. So in that case, hate to have to use the Hero's Flare, but it is for the best at this point. Let's go ahead and do that. Probably would have been better to move her down. Oh, well. Good getting the RNG out of the way then. Bit of a shame to have to use that one, but we are going for the other hero's flare anyway, so hopefully it'll work out. Okay, and then to that end, we go ahead and trade you off of that, put you onto fire, and heal up Ezekiel. Whoosh, with Yahashua. And then we have to deal with Flamberger. If I could kill this guy, that'd be a huge help. And it's honestly pretty okay for her to stand on the front lines as long as she's only attacked by one person. Which I can't necessarily guarantee. That'd be a pretty convenient one. JDX the Kid, what's up? Best Fire Emblem are always forever the GBA games, even though they get super convoluted and layered, but that's the best. I fully agree. It's definitely my favorite Fire Emblem, no doubt about that. Okay, so I kind of hate to do this, but Dire Thunder would be a big help right here. If we get the damage, then it would be pretty huge. Worst case scenario, she gets attacked by another mage, which I can deal with. Couldn't save Arc earlier in Blazing Blade, rip. Rest in peace, the homie. Of course, we could always Devil Sword this one, and die, subsequently. Let's see. If I theoretically go here, Dire Thunder, and then reposition out with Lafayette, that'd be pretty huge. Because then my only objective is to kill this guy, which I can do. You're gonna go for him. Let's see. Rip the lad. Rest in peace, the homie. Maybe it's better to send Lafayette, because she can do some light walling. She's got pretty good defense. Just not a lot of speed with her Dire Thunder equipped. Maybe with regular Thunder she could soul double? Not quite. You're not going to be doing much in terms of healing. You've got the Flamberg, so I have to kill you. Levis Lancia is going to hurt a bit. I wonder if it's possible to just wall up where I'm at and simply heal people up to the point that they survive stuff and maybe reposition you out of range. Because if I were to use Miss Parsley here to heal, she's probably going to get hit. From which point... Let's see. 25 damage. You're not going to get doubled by him, but you're still going to take 14. Let's see, and you're hitting on res, so yeah, you're going to destroy her. My best bet really is to kill this guy and try to clean up the mess afterwards. If I kill this guy and take no damage, and then I put somebody behind Alyssa, well, 5 damage. Put somebody behind Alyssa, she's got Triangle Adept, so Weapon Triangle is ×2 on her, so she's got 8 defense against this guy. Therefore is taking 17 damage. 17 plus this 5 would not kill her, and she could only get attacked by one person, presuming she doesn't kill the Armor Knight, which she shouldn't. It's, let's see, 21 plus 8 for 29 damage minus 14, which would be 15 × 2, therefore he doesn't die. This guy can't reach anyway. So she would have to not crit, and that would be the thing. Or I could just give her a non-critting sword. Versus Weapon Triangle. If only she had one more power, this would be a pretty good outlet right here. Because odds are she's not gonna crit, but there's a chance, and it would get her killed. I can still use the rescue staff for various things if I so desire. Like I was saying, if it really comes down to it, I just end the map. So there's no risk in going greedy, as long as I do it well. If theoretically I kill this guy, I could sleep edge as well. If I sleep edge, then this guy helps me in wall construction. And that's pretty nice of him. Because if I do that and I leave him asleep, then all I have to do is make sure that the other side survives. And go down there and block off in a way that... Let's go ahead and do this. This seems like a pretty big win. Thank you, Spectre, for helping me in my wall construction. You shouldn't be an issue anymore. From which point I can go down here, stand here, and simply throw Javelin, or really just Levis Lancia, and have that on lock. I shouldn't do this, so I'm not going to. I'm only going to take 5 damage from him. Theoretically, I stand right here now. No, I still have to stand right here. She has to be able to survive a lot more than she realistically will survive. Could you kill with Thunder? You can kill with Thunder. Not quite. Missing that just a bit. Could kill with Dire Thunder, and potentially... Would she survive? There's no way. 9 times 2. If she wasn't getting doubled. Could always Brave Sword as well. Could Brave Sword this guy, or Dire Thunder him. If she's only getting hit by 1, then it's pretty reasonable. Or if I do this and then I swap her over to a sword, then she should be able to take 2 hits at the very least. With the sword equipped, she's got 11 effective defense against these guys for 14 total damage taken. So she would die to the combination of the 2. I don't have to kill the Flamberg, I guess, but it would be ideal. I guess I could just go kill the Flamberg guy and then rescue Staff, and that would really just get me out of the situation. But it's a little bit less than ideal. Is she getting attacked from this tile by you? She is not. Therefore, she can only take attacks from swords and a Pegasus for 19, 13 damage. 13 plus 11. If I heal her up with the Physics Staff. Okay, hit this. If you miss, then we have to end the map. Yeah, unlucky. We'll have to end the map then. I guess it's still theoretically possible not to have to end the map, but at this point, I'm not willing to risk lives over this. So, unless I wanted to do it like this, potentially. Or I could go from right here, trade her over to a sword, and then still Physics Staff. You're not going to kill, you can't move. This situation, you're probably going to attack whoever you deal the most damage to, because everybody can attack back. So you're probably attacking Jerez. You either want to attack Jerez or potentially Cynthia. Let's see, there's a chance he attacks Cynthia. Either way, that would be fine, because she's out of range. That's who you want to attack. One of the 2. You can only reach her. So if I were to stand right here and simply Thunder this time, then a worst case scenario is that she doesn't kill these guys. Right? And then she therefore cannot get hit by more than 1. I guess she could crit, but even if she does, 18 damage. 9. Let's see, 9 minus 25 for 16. Let's see. 9 plus 16 would get her killed, I believe. 25 damage. I guess if I healed her, she would be okay. So in that case, I don't trade you over. I leave you on Levis Lancia. What's up, Dead Kitten? It is indeed rage, isn't it? Okay, let's try this. Okay, that would be huge. I could have done that without the Sleep Edge, I suppose, but that does take that one guy off my plate anyway. Okay, so from this point, I could bait with her. I also have a Bard still. He would have 1 movement less if he popped up right here, and he would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at most. Probably dancing for Schmidt. Unless I were to double up on healing with Miss Parsley using the Physics Staff. So in all likelihood, you're probably attacking her. You're probably attacking her, and you're not going to get the kill if you do that. Realistically, they're not ganging up on anybody. Because you could theoretically attack first, but you don't die. You have 34 HP to res. You don't die. As long as I don't crit, nobody dies here, actually. Which is a nice bonus. I could also put you as far as right here to basically just bait out an attack. And I could meaninglessly Master Bow this guy. Let's go for it. Doesn't really matter what happens to him. Perhaps a waste of the sleep edge, but a use of it nonetheless. Okay, and then so theoretically here, what happens is that we live. As simple as I could put it, we live, because you're going to attack Helena, most likely. You're probably going to attack her, that's going to leave her blocked off, and then one of you two attacks Madam here, of which she can kill neither of you, but also not die. The worst case scenario here is that this guy moves, attacks her, she crits, and then she dies to, I guess, also then critting this guy. And that would be okay. So if I theoretically just put Miss Parsley here, she could take one hit as a little wall as long as she survives one hit. Because she can't attack back anyway. 5 defense on 25 HP. She does, as a matter of fact, get doubled by that guy. 18 damage, minus 5 for 13 times 2. If she vulneraries up, she still dies, so we can't do that. So I guess theoretically then, depending on the move order, she could get nuked by the combination of 2. For 18, becomes 16 down to 10. And then 27, 21. She theoretically gets nuked. It depends on who moves first. If the mercenary moves first, then she would be fine. Of course, I could also, at this point, elect to instead use the Bard to dance for Schmidt to then push Helena down a square. And then she theoretically gets attacked twice, which wouldn't be ideal. Alternatively, I could push the Bard onto the stairs, then he goes down and has 6 move. I could even trade him the lucky coin so he'd have 7 move. So then he's on the stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so he could dance for either of these two, or potentially Yahashua. If he dances for Angelo, that'd be pretty cool. Am I really this greedy? Is that what is this the level that we're getting down to? I think it is. So if I'm gonna do that, then I have to, and then again, my absolute worst case scenario, if all of this doesn't work, is that Magritte goes and deletes this guy. So, trade this over to whoever. Somebody that I don't really mind not being on the front lines. We are committing to the greed, we are. Absolutely, 100%. So lucky coin, down to you. Down to, then trade it to you. And shove. Now you go down the stairs. Okay, now you've got your full movement. We could either dance for... Let's see, how much damage do you take anyway? 18 damage. So it'd be 7 times 2. Which is pretty okay. So then who do I dance for becomes the question. Who do I dance for? Is it Angelo? If I dance for Angelo, then he could kill this guy. And then it's not an issue anymore. Because I could hit Staff and Great Bow to kill him. Because it would be 30 damage, he's got 14 defense, it's 16 times 2, he would get the kill and also bait out this guy. Of which he would take 9 times 2 from. So Angelo could, theoretically, wipe out my circumstance. Of course, then him standing there also opens him up to that guy. Which wouldn't be ideal. Let's see, so I don't really want to put Angelo there. As long as I'm protecting Helena, if I put him here, and I heal him up, then the worst case scenario, especially if I leave him with his bow equipped, is that he gets attacked once, Helena gets attacked once, everybody else is only open to get attacked once, unless literally the only bad thing happens and they attack Lafayette and she crits them. So I'm gonna go ahead and dance for Angelo. We also have the Bard skill in play now, by him being here. The extra charisma. Sort of, kind of, not really. A little bit for Helena, mostly. So then we heal. Again, worst case scenario here. You stay equipped with Great Bow, you're gonna bait 1, Helena's gonna bait 1. Most likely the Axe Knight attacks Homegirl. She could swap over to Infinite Azure in order to fix up the weapon triangle issues. but then theoretically that makes her have 10 effective defense to Lafayette's 9. Which I don't know if that is okay. If she crits, then that's my game over condition, so I think I want her to take... the hits. If she's only taking 1 hit, she lives. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. You're right here. Now we have to get a move on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and kill one of these guys, because I don't need them both. Be great if I could have her a little bit closer up. Is the greed worth it? It's just a couple of brave weapons. Is it really worth it? Yes, it's worth it. Trust, it's worth. Magritte is still my get out of jail card if I so desire. 13 con, you guys have 13 con. So it's gonna be down to Irene to do the capturing, potentially. Where's my Sage at? She's already there. Okay. Yeah, so in terms of capturing, it's just my Armor Knight, who I don't have a hammer for. I don't know if he can deal damage. Probably worth it to just go ahead and do that and start dealing damage. Alright, get him. Get him, Vin Rogue. Is it worth it? Is the big brain play worth it? We'll find out. Nice little noise there. It depends entirely on movement order and a little bit of RNG. But past that, we should be living. I don't think I overlooked anybody's capability for survival. It's all dependent on whether or not we get crit, because if people can only get attacked once, they're an effective wall. Meme Dream Machine, what's up? Those are some fluid sprite animations? Indeed they are. They're looking very nice indeed. How you doing? I reckon it's been a pretty hard week. Hope you're feeling alright. Let's see, Silver Sword, I guess we'll just have him kind of chilling out over here. Magritte, go get him. And then Carmilla. Maybe we heal with Carmilla. Does anybody have a vulnerary on hand? Let's see. No vulneraries. I guess there's one. Kinda hate to use that. I'm gonna go ahead and use an elixir. It'll be worth trust. Okay. Let's see if the big brain strat works. We are in a much better... Okay, this is great. That's perfect. She doesn't die. Cool. Thanks for the dodge. Didn't need it, but sure do appreciate it. She's now also weakened this guy exactly enough to rapier kill him next turn. Okay, fair enough. More HP for the HP goddess. So now nothing can go wrong, especially now that this guy has chosen to attack Angelo. This is very helpful. He's walling off good and proper. Nobody can kill her, even if she crits now. You don't deal any damage. Cool. Very good. Needless greed. Not greedless. Not needless. Very cool dodge as well. The RNG helped me out a little bit there. It makes my next turn very, very much so a lot easier. Let's see what kind of enemies come to follow now. Wonder if they're going to start being promoted soon. Okay, so you do attack the wall. That does make sense. That opens that up. Okay. I do want at least one Master Lance, now that we've got a bunch. Okay. Very handy. Thank you, Vin Rogue. Wonder why you don't double. Oh, he was getting weighed down by the Master Lance. Okay, fair enough. What kind of enemies now approach? Yeah, Schmidt's gonna be fine. Any promoted? No promoted just yet. It's still bad, though. It's still very, very bad. Steel Spear. Steel Spear. Samir. Am I going to be able to get that? First order of business is potentially capturing you, so my best damage output is that I can't damage him. Can you use Brave Axe? You're at C rank. Let's see. I could take the Steel Axe and potentially capture, which would put you at 11 plus... okay, so you're at 23. Your strength would be halved, though, so 11 plus 6 for 17, plus 1 from Weapon Triangle for 4 damage. If I can get this guy down just a bit, we would be chilling. I can kill one of these guys without any issues. Of course, maybe my best set of circumstances here would just be to go kill this guy, and then get out of here. Nice as it would be to have the Master Axe, it's not really a huge threat for me. She can't capture these guys. I guess she could have if she had the coin, which I can bring the coin back if I really need to. So he will have one more point of move, and he can get back up there, or I could trade it to somebody. I could give it over to Samir, and he could bring it alongside a hammer up there. If I still have the hammer, it's on Schmidt. Could always get Miss Parsley up there and do a rescue. Because this guy is a non-issue. I'm gonna probably end the map this turn. Just whatever I can get is good. You might get a full level up if I just kill another guy. Let's see. The scenario worsens potentially. It's fine. This is a non-risk scenario. Non-risk only memes. Plenty of memes. Been on this map for 2 hours. Just memeing. Sometimes it's the best that way. Okay, so she could deal a flat 10 damage. And then I could rescue her out of the way with you. Or at least swap out of the way. Which could be good. Let's just go ahead and II this one for the 10 damage. There we go. That'll work for me. And then I should be able to then do a little swappy. Go right here. As long as you don't die in return, we trade the Steel Axe over. I'll just give you the Hurlbat temporarily. We'll capture with the Steel Axe. 86. Let's go ahead and miss one of these. Of course, I literally knew that it was gonna... We had to have one of those. It was bound to have happened. That was literally just a necessary part of the equation. So now we have to kill this one. It was an 86. It was bound to happen. It was, on my channel, an 86 miss is once per stream. Each and every time. It is assured. It is the only thing that's guaranteed. Not many things are in this world. Death, taxes, and me missing an 86. Okay, so could I theoretically capture with this? That would be pretty ideal. Because then Irene can trade over to one of the homeboys. Get him. If worse comes to worst, my situation here is just that I get these weapons off of him and then leave. Amazing level up. Excellent level up. Wonderful level up. Okay, so theoretically, my worst case is that I grab those weapons off of you, take as much off of the homies as I can, and run. Much as I would like to have a hero's flare, the greed will consume me at a rapid pace. Let's see. Because now there's no getting out of this. I've got this guy now. Pylum and Masterlands will be handy. But the hero's flare would be so nice to have. If I theoretically shove Liz with all remaining people, she should theoretically survive. 28 damage, be 29 after weapon triangle. So 20 times 2, she does live. Of course, Master Bow becomes a different situation. Could theoretically stay out of range of him if I could get her over there. Let's see. I would need to shove with Magritte, then shove with Riz, then shove with Iskara. And then she would have 1, 2, 3 additional move. And Ruins are 2, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be 2. I could also, if I could get her to this tile, I could theoretically Pylum or Grand Banner to get this kill. If I Pylum, let's see, so the damage she's taking off of him would be 16 times 2. So with the Pylum, I'd have, what, 26 minus his 3. So 26 minus 3. I could also physic her after doing that. I would have to get Miss Parsley as high up there as I possibly could. Be 10 total range on that. I'd have to dance for her for sure. I could also put her right up here on this tile to block off these guys for a turn, so long as she survives one. 11 speed. She does indeed survive one. She doesn't face crit rate either, right? So theoretically I can physic after the fact. So let's go ahead and trade you over to the pylum and shove. I am theoretically risking my way out, so this would have to work and I would have to survive for one more turn, which I can do. Shove, miss, parsley a lot, dancer, and rescue. Maybe. It is possible. I'm thinking I would just physic from this tile, because as long as she doesn't come under attack from anybody else, she would survive. And I really just need one more turn in order to get all of the things. I don't have to worry about this. It would be nice to have another Master Bow, but I'm not concerned with it. The Master Axe would be very cool, though. Plus, I don't know if there's anything on this village, and that would be nice to find out about. So we shove you, and then shove with you. And then you can reach not quite the tile. Okay, so in that case, I would have to... Right. Well, let's see how much damage we're taking here. Theoretically not that bad. If we dodge one of them, that'd be cool. Yeah, this is 2 as well, so that's why that's an issue. Wonder if I could get Samir with the lucky coin up there, because I could go as far as right here with you. I could use the lucky coin for a bit. I could shove her one more time. Of course, at that point, she just has to survive this raw, so that would be... Let's see, that's 12 times 2. 12 times 2 plus that. She could get hit once and still live, because 22 or 24 plus 16 would just be 40, so she would live. But she would have to dodge at least one, and I don't know if I can bank on that. I still have my way out at the moment, and that's kind of where I might be at with it. It is 86s, but surely we'll hit 2 of the 86s at the very least. This situation becomes more intense next turn, but I can theoretically survive it. I can really pretty easily survive it just by keeping these 2 in place, and potentially even grabbing that light rune out of here and just making it a one-person issue here. So I could put her out in front of this guy, just take whatever damage I have to take, and then sit down from there and go with what I've got to. Let's see if I can solve this situation first before I do anything. So we're gonna hope for a crit here. If it doesn't happen, then so be it. Actually, Yahashua can just get this, can't he? Yahashua's great. Could he get the other one? No, not quite. Okay, Yahashua, start us off. Let's see if we can solve this situation first, and then we'll see about the greed. Because I'm thinking if this is the second to last map anyway, then the greed will be rewarded, right? And it'll be rewarded in justly rewarded, or some way of saying that. Okay, so you don't have anything significant. A silver axe is a bit rough. Steel sword's fine but fast. Quick spear would be reasonable. You can probably kill this guy. If not, then we're fine, I suppose. Maybe you? Okay, well, whatever. You can't reach, so you go ahead and deal what damage you can. Not too worried about it. Go for it. The 1% crit would be the biggest PogChamp of literally all human history. Could also have used Alyssa for repositioning, and that would have been kind of cool. Okay. But yeah, so theoretically, I can get him pretty far up there, and then him and Samir would be out of danger, and that would be cool. Really like the Spectre Merc colors? Me too. They look awesome. All of the spooky scaries are out in full force. Let's see, actually... Does anybody else have access to Physic? I don't think we do anymore. Very nice palette for an enemy, absolutely. I think it's the same palettes used in Call of the Armor. So if you liked him there, you like him here. Or vice versa, I suppose. Okay, so we could theoretically kill this guy. That'd be good experience for Schmidt. Let's see, and you could theoretically come kill this guy. Take 13 damage after the weapon triangle, or after the damage taken is calculated for. Let's go ahead and do this. This will get him up to D rank anyway. I do take away one of my supply units in doing this, but I still have Jerez to finish the job. Okay, there's that. Maybe what I could do, and this would be kind of stupid, but I could just go ahead and try to kill this guy. And if I don't get... Let's see. I could just go ahead and try to kill that guy, and then if I get hit by both, I don't need the healing, I could just use the rescue staff. And then next turn, Magritte just dumpsters this guy, and I could deal with the circumstances surrounding that as necessary. So let's first try this as well. Let's go ahead and try to get this kill. The no damage taken would be kind of huge here. Not necessary, I suppose, but very helpful. Plus, he's going to get a level up out of this. He's literally going to... Well, it's a bit of a shame he got hit there, but he's gonna get one of everything. And just like when Bubble Buddy went to the Krusty Krab, it's one of everything. We're tattooing I Heart Schmidt. He actually missed magic. That's a 1% for him to miss a stat at all. Just my luck. Just my luck in this game. Have you used the cheese yet? I haven't yet used the cheese. I don't have to use it this map, but I can't use it in battle preps. I could use it at the start of a map. How did you manage Mission 99? That's the second time this game. It'll happen. It'll happen. It's just that's me. That's me in my world. I simply miss level ups that would be not very nice to not miss, as a matter of fact. Yeah. That's a day in the life right there. Either way. Could theoretically get him as far as going right here. He has one additional tile to move, so he could dance up to right here. I can trade the coin over to him. So it'd be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'd have to probably shove the Bard a bit in order to give him an additional point of move. But theoretically, I can do that with Angelo. So let's go ahead and do that with Angelo. Good thing he missed the only stat he can't use. You're right about that. Okay, so then from this point, let's make sure that we have a light rune before we commit to anything. I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, it's a 3-use light rune. Could theoretically double block off if I'm going to do it like that, so... Let's go ahead and put this away for now. Let's not equip the Devil Sword on enemy phase for any reason. And we'll use the light rune right here. Theoretically, of course, I just take the light rune and I do it again right here, and that would really just save me a bunch of headache. That would be really cool. Then the only issue is this Pegasus Knight, which is a non-issue entirely. So to that end, let's just go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and trade the light rune and dump it out right here. Perfect. Amazing. Now the only bad thing that can happen is potentially getting crit by this guy or whatever, and that's not even an issue. So from this point, we can now do some memeing. Let's go ahead and get this kill as well. I guess I might as well use Helena for this one. So let's go ahead and do that. Don't miss 2 of them, please. Thank you. Good start. Okay. So now we shove you. One more tile. And now you can move as far as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, you can't reach anybody, so let's go ahead and put Samir on the stairs. And again, you can move all the way up to this forest, or right here is fine, I suppose, unimpeded. So then you'll have a dancer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, thanks to the lucky coin. Okay. Stairs, trade lucky coin, and Iron Emblem wouldn't be the worst thing to trade over, I suppose. Let's just go ahead and play. So now with your lucky coin, you can give the lucky coin over to her if you so please. in exchange for the Iron Spear, because it's relatively not needed. You go up here. We really, really, really don't want to get hit here. If we do, then we have to rescue her out. I could theoretically Brave Spear. We can take one hit, but we can't take two. We can take one hit, but we can't take two. You can't reach there, you can. You're dealing 22 damage. You've got 9 defense, so that's 13 times 2 for 26. 26 plus 16. We can't take any hits here. We really don't want to take a hit here. Otherwise, we have to use the rescue staff, which is fine. As long as we're using our resources. We might as well use the Grand Pylum here. Or Grand Banner here, because it's higher hit rate. We either crit or we dodge too. Please dodge, please dodge, please dodge, please. Okay, good. One more, Liz. Come on, we got this. Great. Liz is based, and she gets the crit. What a legend. RNG helping me out here. Okay, so now Master Bow comes and attacks Liz. Got the Hero's Flare. We can go ahead and send that back. I'm sure that'll be useful down there if it's at all needed. At this point, though, we have succeeded. Worst case now, again, is that basically nothing. There's not a worst case. Now we just heal up Schmidt, or whatever. Doesn't really matter. Whoosh him back up, and maybe he'll get one more level up. Homeboy right here, Ezekiel, is going to take some damage, no doubt, but he's going to get his dark rank up. Okay, you guys are going around being silly. Let's go ahead and speed it up, because we already know what's going to happen with this situation. I guess I can leave the Ezekiel one suspenseful. Maybe this guy has an Hellfire that I didn't account for. If he does, then Ezekiel, I guess, could die. Actually, he can't die to the recoil, so that would be nice. Okay, and of course, we could have always dodged some of these as well. And that is a great help. This is why Liz is based. We have accomplished our goal in Liz being based. Okay, we're gonna get this kill nice and easy. Really cool animation though, hate to speed past it. It only took us 2 hours and 10 minutes or so, but our greed has paid off. My greed has paid off. I'm not necessarily casting that out onto you. Okay, very cool. Get him. Alright. Now the enemies are promoted. Did they have anything worth greeting? Silver Sword. Heavy Spear, that'd be kind of cool, but I'm not going to go for that. And a Flamberg. Okay, so now in our greed for one last hurrah. Let's get a... Let's see. Oh, you are here. Free Silver Spear, I see. Maybe, potentially. You get the kill with that. It's good damage. Yeah, let's see if we get the crit there. If we get the crit there, then that's good experience for Helena. If not, then potentially a free Silver Spear, which would come in handy. Is this the final map? There's one more map after this one, I believe. Potentially two. I know that a lot of games like to do fake outs with their endings, so we'll see. Could use the Glass Axe on this one just to not risk anything. That would be pretty funny. Be a good way to use up the Glass Axe. Is there anybody else that could capture? I'm going to save that Glass Axe. I'm sure it'll come in handy next map. Let's see. You're a kind of a meme. So let's try out this. Let's do that thing. Let's get our Rotten Tome out and just be a little bit hilarious here for a moment. It doesn't do any damage, but at least we got the crit. It's nice to see. Oh yeah. Good old Ezekiel. Good old 0 damage. That's what we were waiting for. That's what it's all about. 6 attack? Oh yeah. Does it literally do 0 damage? Wait. Does it literally do 0 damage? Nothing more than a bunch of rotten paper. 0 might. It's got 6 attack, but this guy's got 2 res. Does it literally do 0 damage? Because if so, that's really funny. Well, the Glax. Let's see. Can we maybe get this kill? He can use that, I guess. He could use the hammer. Hammer is noteworthily effective against homeboys, evidently. The homeboy class. Let's go ahead and grab the halberd and canto up a square, and then whip out the halberd and just turn this guy into a thin layer of paste on the ground. That's what we like to see. Should be almost a full level up. If not, yeah. Very nice. So let's not miss another one now. Okay, he got the magic. He missed HP, though. Okay. I've missed 2 99s on this guy. I guess that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it too much. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Don't worry about it. No issues here. Absolutely none whatsoever. That's crazy. That is insane. I cannot believe that I've missed this many. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our weapons traded over and everything. Go ahead and grab this off of you. Liz, you can go kill this guy. That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're chilling. No issues. Don't worry. We're fine. Let's see. If I want to, I guess this isn't guaranteed or anything. So I could theoretically miss a bunch here, but I trust. I trust Liz. She'll either get a crit or she'll hit 2 of them. If not, then I can always figure something out. Trust. Good job. Master Axe acquired. Plus a level up. Wouldn't be the worst to give her the cheese before we end the map. Strength skill. Okay. Love to see it. Love to see it indeed. Master Axe acquired. Send that back to the convoy. Any last-ditch efforts to be done? Let's see. We'll trade off Riz's stuff. Here, you take these things. Can I get one of the lords up there to the thingy? I could reposition him a bunch. And then do some shoves. Let's see. One of the final maps, and why are the levels so low? It's a 10-chapter game, so everyone's still at a moderate level. Okay. Get on up there, Jerez. Let's do the best we can. And dump some stuff in the convoy, my friend. Let's see, you've got nothing, so yeah, you're right there. Dump some stuff in the convoy, my dude. Trade your stuff over to... Let's see. I guess if we do it like this... Let's see, let's trade this stuff over to you. Shove you. Okay. Get it all in there. Grab these things. Dump them into the convoy. That should work. Is there anybody else that's missing stuff? I guess I should have traded his stuff off as well. Maybe I can still make that work. Let's see, is there a way I can do that? I guess I can just grab his stuff with someone who's got available space. I can go without the bronze axe, but I do want the pylum at the very least. You've got everything. Let's see. Go ahead and grab this. And then you can take the hurlbat or the steel axe and the pylum. And I could go without the bronze axe, even though it's a bit unfortunate. Or I could even go as far as to, like, let's see, do you have any open slots? Nothing I'm willing to part with over a bronze axe. It's completely unimportant, so let's go ahead and hopefully not miss 2 99s in order to not end this map. Is there any last-ditch experience I can get? I guess I might as well heal somebody. Do I just go for the hit staff, potentially? I don't know. Last bit of experience, just over to homeboy. Whoosh. Alright, Magritte. If you miss 2 99s here, we lose. So don't do that. You thief, perish. Let's not miss 2 99s here, my dude. Nice. There we go. Here's hoping that it actually ends the map. Unless it becomes an escape map right now, and if that's the case, then we have officially lost a lot of units. Okay, it does end the map proper. Good. Very good. Lady Lafayette, are you wounded? I am certainly bruised, but if I could not handle such situations, I would not consider myself adequate for the task that the king has given me. That said, Langenberg and his allies were instrumental in my survival. Indeed they were. I've never seen a group of savages sell their skin so dearly. In the name of greed. Coming from anyone but you, I might consider that a compliment. Take it down a notch, Langenberg. If it weren't for your immense greed, we wouldn't have been in this situation in the first place. Thank you very much. Magritte, I assume you've accomplished your mission. Affirmative, Your Grace. The Morning Lotus is yours to keep. It has been a long time since I admired its regality, a true testimony to the inventiveness of our great nation. Clearly such a legendary weapon belongs in the hands of someone highly skilled in the art of swordplay, no? The Greed exam was not passed, but everyone is alive, so jolly good show. Nice. Very good. It's lucky we have someone exceptionally talented in our ranks. It's like Rose wrote the dialogue just for you? Yeah, for sure. To whom are you referring? Me, of course. That might be the first joke of yours that actually made me laugh. Besides, I would advise against... On a second thought, here you are. Oh, okay. Ah, it burns. What did you do to me, hag? Oh, me, nothing. Dark magic has begun to flow into your body. The sword cannot be wielded by those who practice such an impious art. Consider this jest a little revenge of mine. At least I had the opportunity to test the effectiveness of this elusive regalia. Agreed. Your Grace. Your next task will be to follow me and help us avert the threat of the Warlock. Your Ladyship, I would have done it if you hadn't ordered me to. I wasn't expecting any other answer from you. Captain, do you know how to make a fire? Are you still on that? Can't you see? I could have done better, but the wood in the area leaves much to be desired. I guess 5 minutes of rest won't hurt. Got a Morning Lotus. Let's see what it does. A sword thought to vanquish darkness. A 10 might, 120 hit PRF, presumably for the lady. Captain, may I have your attention for a moment? Bert, my ears are at your disposal. I got this speedwing as a reward for my promotion to sergeant. Hey, I think there might be someone who needs it more than me right now. Here you are. I'm sure your wise judgment will bestow it upon the best candidate. Men, may this act of selflessness teach you all. Dedicate your soul and body for the good of your nation, for you are the bricks that constitute its impassable fortress. Sergeant gestures like this won't be forgotten. I only did what felt right. In a world where morality is treated as little more than a simple preference, such acts are worthy of praise. Keep it up, soldier. You will go far. Aw yeah, Speedwing for me. Love to see it. Final, the Arcanist. The last map in the game indeed. Incredible. This is a wonderful experience. This does actually constitute 10 chapters, I believe, because the prologue counts as one. Where am I? You're finally awake. I was starting to worry. You slept for almost 18 hours. Who are you? My name is Fortuna, and I'm a Manakete just like you. How about you? What's your name? I'm Iblis. What a cute name. About your first question, we're in a cave in the mountains to the northeast of the country, away from prying eyes. Do you remember anything about yesterday? Let me think. I remember being chased by human soldiers. I think I stumbled somewhere, and after that, it's total black. If I'm here right now, it means you got rid of them. You have my deepest gratitude. Without your help, I would be dead right now. There's no need to thank me. At a time like this, it is imperative for us Manaketes to stick together. Considering you were running to the east, I assume you have no intention of joining the resistance. This war is lost. We may be stronger than humans, but there are too many of them. Call me a coward, you wouldn't be the first to do that, but I don't want to fight in a war I don't even know the cause of. I can't blame you. I'm not much of a fighter either. Why don't you stay here then? This place is quite safe. Sure, the lack of sunlight doesn't sell it very well, but the stream that runs through the cave should provide you with plenty of food. Wouldn't be a bad idea, at least temporarily. Thank you. I've already told you that you don't have to thank me for anything. I'm sorry, it's time for me to go. Where are you going? I may not be a warrior, but I am still a scholar. I saw what humans did to the Grand Republican Library. Hundreds of years of knowledge burned to ashes. I'm not interested in being alive if mine is a rootless existence. I will do what I need to save our culture. Don't worry, sooner or later I'll come see you. After all, I know where you are. Interesting. Master, I bring bad news. Do I know you? Master, it is I, Wilhelm. Yes, my dearest Wilhelm. How are the preparations for the ritual progressing? They are complete. However, I have no way of proceeding with the ritual. Enemies are at our doorstep. So you're here to ask for help from your dear old teacher. Once, triviality like this used to be a sinecure, but now look at me now. Confined between the glyphs of my own pupil, holding to my last shreds of sanity. Tell me, Wilhelm, what did I do wrong to deserve this terrible fate? Saving you from that very fate is why I need your assistance. Once your soul is transferred to this Dragonstone, I'm sure your condition will improve. I'll only need a few minutes. Even a couple phantoms will suffice. Wilhelm. Yes, Master? You're not going to abandon me, are you? I'll be by your side until my last breath. Very well. Go now. I'll take care of the rest. Brutal. That's it. This should be where our target is hiding. How do you feel, Iblis? It's hard to describe. The only thing I have in mind right now is the urge to punch that sorcerer in the face. That's the spirit. Maybe we should all take a page from you. So, what are we waiting for? The honor of the opening dance is all yours. Alrighty. An open cave map. The welcoming committee is warm as usual. Ooh, it's a relatively small map. Biomasa Dimenia, Alarala, blah blah blah, Carta. Yes, indeed. I don't know what that is. Boss, I sense an outstanding accumulation of energy at the bottom of the cave. Iblis, what happened? An excruciating pain in the chest. Wilhelm must have started the ritual to sever my soul from my Dragonstone. The situation is worse than expected. Men, attack. It's time to prove our worth. Alrighty. So, I would like to point out one thing. That guy never repaid me my 700 gold for that darn wager, like 4 maps ago or something, 6 maps ago. I knew he wasn't going to. All of the signs were in place that he wasn't going to, but he never repaid me. 1 to 3 range. Night Wisteria, an ancient spell forgotten by time. Wilhelm, a scholar of the Eldritch arts, whose power is only matched by his unwavering devotion to his cause. He could have? Really? That's fascinating. Got unlucky? Ah well. If only he had won the wager with the horse race. Alright. Mercy. Enemies are left with at least 1 HP. Really now? I guess that makes sense. Fortune. This unit cannot be crit. Watchful cannot be captured. Renewal. Restore 30% of max HP at the start of each turn. Boon. Cure bad status effects at the beginning of each turn. And Vantage. If he's got less than 50 HP, he strikes first when he attacks. Well, well. Wilhelm, you are quite the man. This is going to be a very interesting one. Let's have a quick scroll through the enemies to see what is on the table. Mostly silver weapons, a bolting. Very scary right there. I might have to go ahead and take some measures to get through that. Well, well. So there are several bosses, it would appear. Let's see. Anything else? Some master weapons, mostly silver and master weapons. And a guiding bow. Not effective against flyers, of course. Okay. Some very cool stuff here, no doubt. I think the main objective right now is that treasure chest, which I could get in 1 turn and Canto back with the use of my flyer. So 11 units. Who are we going to be bringing? We do have Schmidt. We also have Magritte. Who are we benching is the main question. Maybe Jerez finally gets the bench for a map. I could see that being the case. I don't have another promotion item, so I think it might also be Samir. So I do need at least Miss Parsley for the healing. Although I do have Cynthia now. And just in terms of weapon rank, though, I guess I could give the rescue staff and the hit staff and make Yahashua my overall healer. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Because I do want Alyssa. Lafayette would be great. Magritte would be great. Schmidt would be great. I don't have another promotion item. Use Yahashua to kill the final boss? That would be incredible. Good to see you as well, Dribble. Let's see. I wonder if maybe in this chest is a Master Seal. That would be the final potential one, if that is to be the case. Talk to Ezekiel. I do want to bring Magritte. He's really good. It's really, really good. Let's see. Jerez probably eats the bench. Stay safe. Oh, must go back to work. 12 watching, 6 likes, SMH. Please hit that like button. You got to. It's necessary for more people to see this wonderful game. Let's see. So Schmidt. Let's see here. Iblis. Okay. I think we've got this on lock for the most part. I guess I don't need Alyssa, but it wouldn't be bad to have her. Aye, Captain. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Let's see. So Carmela is great. Helena's coming along. Liz, the absolute legend that she is, of course, is coming along. Yahashua. We will indeed see about him doing that. Let's see. Schmidt is really funny. I could functionally have him at 15 in all stats, except for magic, with the use of a little bit of chip experience and the cheese. If I have him kill the sniper, he could potentially get up even higher. Having a unit with that much in all of his stats would kind of just be ridiculous. I think I kind of need to do that, regardless of whether or not he can promote. Theoretically, yes, theoretically. We have definitely realized by this point that I am very, very capable of missing several 99s in a row. So theoretically, you'd get to 15 in most of his stats. I do have a speed wing as well. Iblis is coming along for sure. Helena, definitely. Liz, Joshua, Carmilla, bringing Cynthia. Irene might be able to sit on the bench. Angelo is really good. He kind of wants to come along. Let's see. Is it worth dropping Alyssa? Because the main draw of bringing Alyssa in the first place is that she can immediately go and grab this treasure chest and come back on the first turn. Because if she's placed right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and if I give her the coin, then even 9. And she's pretty much fine to do that. I guess even if I could even just dance her, and I don't even have to give her the coin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then dance. Would get the job done. Want someone to write dialogue just for me? True, me too. Well, I guess I got that with the greed commentary. Okay, Lance Reaver's over there. Tomahawk Killer Axe, but you don't move, so that's a non-issue. Wind. Okay, Silver Sword. You don't move, that's really good. I like that the killer weapons don't move on the first turn. Is this a treasure chest? I don't think it is. Whatever's in that is probably worth it. It's a bit of a shame to have to drop Lafayette, especially with her new PRF. Is she better than Irene? No. No, she's not. Although, I bet the PRF is probably effective against Homeboy up top, isn't it? That's probably my, like, so to say, guaranteed way out. It would be effective, I would have to guess. Thought to Vanquish Darkness, which would be a whopping 36 damage to his 11 defense for 25, not quite knocking him down into vantage range. Which would be my way out, because then I just use Liz to finish him off. That's very, very cool intentional game design. I like that a lot. It's probably a good thing that she didn't get any strength levels then. So in that case, I really do want to bring her. Who could I bench, though? I could theoretically bench Irene and Alyssa. And Angelo, if it really comes to it. Because I still really want to bring Schmidt. Is it worth benching Angelo? I am down to 1 axe user if that's the case. And she can't double without the Brave Axe. But I guess that doesn't matter, because Angelo wasn't really doubling either. Okay, I can go without Angelo then. In that case, I can bring Schmidt at the very least, but then Lafayette becomes a question. I could drop her if I'm going to be bringing Irene and Liz anyway. Magritte's really cool and everything. I guess he does have a conversation that would be nice to see. Helena, Ezekiel. It would be nice to see his conversation. But I don't know if it's worth bringing him. I would have to be benching Irene if I'm going to be dropping, or if I'm going to be bringing Magritte. And he does have Orson hair, so I might have to bring him. Let's see, Irene's cool. She's really good. If it's going to be one or the other, I think I'm going to go with Irene in the end. Because she can use the Brave Spear all the same. I think, maybe. If not, she can use the Master Lance. Okay, so she can use that. Let's go ahead and dump out all of his stuff. All of your stuff. Rest in peace. The homies, you guys were a terribly fun lot to play with. Where's Team Liz? We don't need Magritte. You're right. That is true. Okay, so I'm going to dump this, even though it was funny to get there. It appears that it does 0 damage outright. Speedwing and steamed rice. Okay, well, you're going to get some rice, Liz. You deserve this. This is your first meal in some time. 10 defense. Love it. Okay, and then in terms of speed, we definitely give it to Carmela because her speed's really low and she's definitely going to need it, right? That's how that works. Probably could give it to Lafayette. Is she weighed down by her own weapon? She is not. So Lafayette, with 15 speed, theoretically, against Homeboy with 14. Is he weighed down? He is not. Theoretically, if I were to give the cheese and the speed wing to Lafayette, she would then need to get up to 18 speed. She would have to get 3 speed levels on a 45% growth. I could risk the entire meme on her getting 1 strength level up and getting 3 speed level ups. And if she does that, she would be able to one-round him. 1 strength level at a 40% and 3 speed levels all at 45s. What does the coin give again? Does the coin give speed, or is it just hit rate stats? Where's that at? Excuse me. Let's see, where is it? Let's grab the coin. It doesn't give speed, does it? It's just skill, luck, move, and con. Okay. That would be a really funny meme, I got to say. But if she even gets 1 point of strength and doesn't get all 3 points of speed, then she doesn't fulfill her purpose anymore. So, maybe not worth to potentially risk that. Let's see. This deals 10 damage outright, can't double. I also really just don't want her to get a level up in general. Because if she does and she procs strength, then she doesn't fulfill the thing that she would be doing. Yeah, you can keep both of those things. I'll give you a silver axe and a killer axe, and I'm sure that'll be plenty. Lafayette, you can drop the light rune, keep the brave sword, and we'll give the brave sword over to someone else. You're not going to be using it. And I'll give you the hero's flare. But we'll trade that hero's flare with Cynthia, so you can have the smaller use one. Because you've already got the dire thunder anyway. Okay, Alyssa, you have the wing shield, but you really don't need it. Give you maybe... I'll give her the devil spear, it'll be funny, trust. And that should do with her. I guess she can have the wings shield, it doesn't really matter. Irene looks pretty good. Verudium, Brave Spear. Let's trade the Brave Spear around with Liz, because she gets the high use one. I'll also give Liz access to the Axe Reaver, which she has been direly missing. Alyssa could get the, can she use the Master Lance? How close is she? 1 Devil Spear use, and she's at Master Lance rank, so that's what we're gonna do. Drop the Javelin off, grab the Silver Spear and the Master Lance. We have to use the Devil Spear in order to get her up to the rank that she so badly needs. Trust, it's worth, it'll work out. Theoretically, a unit with 20 luck and holding the coin cannot backfire with devil weapons. So is there anybody? There's nobody that's gonna cap luck for me unless I somehow... If I give him the coin right now, he is not hindered by the devil sword. I could give him the coin right now. He'd get +3 speed, or he'd get +3 luck off of it, and then I hammer the devil sword. And then I give him the cheese to hope for strength. The cogs are turning. You see what I mean? It would be really funny, but I don't think it's worth it, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and keep that devil sword around, though. We can give that one to Ezekiel, and he can be the lord who risks his life unnecessarily. He's already got the Fool's Garden, after all. We don't need the quick sword on him. I'll take the Love Promise. Evilist, you can drop this off, keep the chest key, trade that over to Alyssa in exchange for the wing shield at the moment. You'll get to trade that back. You have access to another silver bow. The Rose Gambit is probably really good. Devil Effect, of course it's really good. Master Bow we can drop because the Brave Bow is better, and Glass Bow it up. Carmilla, drop the quick bow, take the master bow. Brave Axe, Eye, and Hurlbat we don't need. She can have the Glass Axe. No, she can have the Sword Slayer. That'll be more handy. Sword Slayer and drop the Elixir. Good loadout for her. Yahashua's chillin' pretty much. I mean, I can give him the Rescue and the Hamern. I'll leave him with Wind because I don't want him getting weighed down. And maybe instead of the Spring Sun, we'll give the Physic, because it's just better. Okay, there's that. Killer Spear, Grand Banner. Maybe we trade these two around so that you have the Grand Banner. That way you can help Liz with that. Okay, that'll work. Rapier, Devil Spear, Master Lance, Silver Spear. Is Silver A rank? If it is, I'm not bringing it. Okay. Not bringing the Silver Spear then. Okay, I think we're chilling. I think we're good. Halberd, Hammer, Silver Axe. Everyone should be fine here. So now we'll go ahead and set up our first turn. Evilist back here. What are you? Wind. Schmidt should be able to get this kill, most likely. 11 speed, not quite. In that case, maybe we give Schmidt the Sword Slayer. And in exchange for that, she can have the Silver Axe. Or no, she can have the Killer Axe. It'll be better on her. So then Schmidt can go on this side. Carmella on this side. Brave Axe is at 14 of whatever amount. Gonna go ahead and give her the Master Axe just to have a second thingy for her. Let's see. I'll ditch his Vulnerary and I'll give him the Glass Axe just to have it out on the field. So there's that. First turn should be mostly on lock. That guy doesn't move. I attack this guy with Sword Slayer. This one comes down and dies. This guy can't reach. You're chillin'. Kill this guy with whoever, probably Helena. Let's see. You die to Carmilla. If I were to give Carmilla the... Let's see. At this point, I'll swap with her, use Rapier. You don't do anything. Okay. First turn's in order. That's all that we need. Plan for the first turn. The rest of it is on site. You should have stopped me when you had the opportunity. I'll return the hit 7-fold. That's not how crit rate works. You're the only thing between me and a nice hot bath. Let's get this over with. Nice. Sheesh, what a hideous haircut if I've ever seen one. It's finally time for these old bones to do something good while they can. Or something good while they can. It's time to enter the stage. It will be majestic. If I can beat you, that means I'll be unrivaled. Get ready, I'm coming. Okay. Lord Coventry has never mentioned anything about that. Lord Coventry's been on the bench since the dawn of time. That man, to achieve such outstanding control of magic, he must have studied for decades. Such an archaic approach. Do you think you can scare me with those little sparks of yours? Indeed he cannot. My Dragonstone, I can feel its energy after so long. We are so close to our goal, we can't fail now. I forgot to use the Speedwing, by the way. Alright everyone, we've come this far, but I'd like for us to go farther still. So no one die and dinner is on me. Let's reduce this bloke to a pile of ash. Aw yeah. So real quick, let's figure out who's using the Speedwing. I could give it to Helena just to reduce her getting doubled some. The best user of it is possibly... It might honestly be Schmidt at this point. It genuinely might be. Just to get him up to cap speed faster. Theoretically, with 3 levels... Well, first, okay, let's play this. Let's play this to the best of our ability to go ahead and begin. So Lafayette, let's see what you've got against this guy. Not quite gonna work. So in that case, potentially you, the Brave Spear. I'll use Liz for this one. Master Spirit up. Let's see, Bard is in range, so this should also be giving some hit rate. Master Spear, I don't have Master Spear, whatever. She'll kill. Nice, good job, Liz. Banger song, by the way. As has been the norm with this game. Okay, here we go. So now we go and grab the thingy. Let's go ahead and equip you with the Rapier, just in case we don't have the capability. Fortify, that's great. It's a very, very wonderful thing to have. Okay, so to that end, we now basically just do whatever we please. Go ahead and kill this guy. Master Axe it up just because it's funny. Brave Axe has been cool and everything, but I got that Master Axe for a reason. Let's go ahead and use it. Oh yeah. And then I'll swap with her, use the Rapier. Don't even really need to, I'm sure that she would get that kill anyway. Steel Axe, 15, she's got 32, so she's dealing 17 times 2. It may literally be more worthwhile to just leave her there with the Master Axe instead of swapping into Rapier. Yeah, it is. Okay. So in that case, you stay there and you do that. We will come over here with you and put up the Grand Banner probably as a sort of dance for you situation. Dance for you. What's up, Cutie Pie? You can start the stream now? Nice. Excellent. I've missed 2 99s on my level ups, so that's very fun. Okay, so I don't want you in range to that end. Gonna go ahead and rescue Evilus, bring him down here. Schmidt kills this guy with the Sword Slayer. We hope. If not, then we laugh. Very good. We did what? End the stream. Begin the stream. End the stream. Exactly. I missed 2 99 level ups because Schmidt here has 99 in all of his growth rates, and as you can see, I've missed magic and HP once out of his 2 levels, so that's very cool. So he's going to come down here, beat up on Schmidt a little bit. Nice little rhyme there. We equip Grand Banner right here with you, then take and drop Mr. Bard, and then hopefully Lafayette. Simply Dire Thunder, Hero's Flare. Okay, Helena, we see that you are the one who has the capability to do this job. The only one. The only one who gets respect. Good job. Good job. I can't believe I had the faintest thought to bench her for a moment. Got the Guiding Bow. Functionally worthless to me. Because I simply have the Rose Gambit. We'll throw away the Winter Flower. We don't want to break it. It's been good to us. It's been a very cool weapon. We enjoyed it a lot. And that's all that we need for the moment. So, theoretically, if I were to put Ezekiel over there with the Rapier, that'd be 15. Do you have more strength than her? Irene, you don't. So, in that case, we will basically just end turn right here. Do we have anybody that we want the Speedwing to go to? Of those who remain, who am I going to give the Speedwing to? Probably Irene. Maybe Irene. I could cap Liz's speed guaranteed right here. That'd be kind of silly, for no good reason. Do we give it to Carmela for the meme? Because it's really... the value in it is diminishing. The biggest use of it right now is just making it so that Helena doesn't get doubled by anything. Carmela might be the play. Might be the play. Yash was not a bad choice for it. She's really not a bad choice for it. I mean, if she's getting weighed down a little bit by these two, then that reduces that a bit. Have trust in Liz, she can cap by herself. I fully believe that she will. Defeat bosses in 9 turns, so we do kind of have to rush it down a bit. This guy has a bolting tome, so we'll keep that in mind. You've got a barrier staff simply to help me out here, and it's greatly appreciated. I'm gonna have you stand right here. We're gonna get this talk conversation. Hey, Ezekiel. Helena, can you help with something? There is a thought I've been brooding on since last night. We're almost at the end of our journey. We don't know how it will end, but either way, I have no regrets. I'm happy with what happened to us recently. Gee, are we really in such a bad spot? You're one of the most inflexible people I've ever had the chance to know. If you start making speeches like that, of course I'm going to imagine scenarios of apocalyptic proportions. Maybe, TBH though, maybe laugh to maybe get her to double more? Okay, I don't know what that means. I take it all back. Let's see, oh, Lafayette, okay. It might be worth it for her. I take it all back, pretend I didn't tell you anything. Elena? Yes, I'm glad too. I'd be lying if I'd said I don't hold any regrets. Once this is all over, we're going to celebrate like never before, all together. I'm counting on it. Alrighty. So, now that we're celebrating, shove her. And that way, potentially, I think I'm just going to go ahead and give it to Lafayette. I think she makes good use of it. I think she does, probably, because I don't want Helena getting hit anyway. Does she get doubled? I kind of want the revenge. She gets doubled anyway. We'll see about it next turn. We'll see what happens. If she gets a speed level up on her next kill, then I'll give it to her. But otherwise, Yahashua to the back, and you chill out right here. Let's see. Yep. Okay. End turn. Could have healed with Yahashua, but doesn't really matter too much. Okay, Schmidt, let's get this easy kill. Am I gonna give him the cheese? Is it worth it to give him the cheese? It probably is. Let's see what this level up brings. Perfect level up, first time. 15 speed's respectable, 10 is at most may help not being doubled. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It might very well be worth it for her. Oh yeah, finally got the perfect level up. You'd think it would have been a given, but it wasn't. As a matter of fact, it was taken. Okay. So with all this going, okay, good that the enemies are approaching us somewhat. Okay, let's see what let's see what Helena gets. If she gets this kill, wow, she actually literally just dies with exact damage if she backfires. That's incredible. Just honestly impeccable. These guys all have the same defense. Crazy. I need somebody with 7 defense. 7 defense, where are you? Do you have 7 defense? Everybody's got 6 defense? Everybody in the known universe with their 6 defense. 2 defense over here, though. Okay, so you can't reach that tile, but you... Let's see, you don't move. You're kind of cracked, I guess. Defeat all the bosses. So I'm probably going to give it to Schmidt. I think I'm going to give the cheese to Schmidt. And I'm going to try to get him one more kill in doing so. Start off with a little bit of damage from Helena. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the Speedwing. I think it'll be worth it. Right? Could it be better used on Schmidt? If we're gonna consider this as if he's guaranteeing 3 more levels of speed. Yeah, it probably is best on her. I mean, she's got 2 brave weapons. We really want to get those doubles out, so let's go ahead and do that. It's worth it in her case, I believe. Okay, so Silver Sword, Thunder, how far do you reach? Again, you don't quite reach this guy, so... Theoretically, Rapier right here would do the job. Of course, I could also use the Devil Spear. Presuming that she doesn't die, she would have to backfire and get hit. Or backfire twice, potentially. And that's what we're here for, right? We're here for the meme. Let's go ahead and weaken with somebody. Yahashua can give this a solid go. Let's see, 14 damage, 14 plus how much? Schmidt at least most likely going to get it for... Yeah, that's true. 19 damage, so I need to deal at least 18. Alright, Cynthia, let's deal some damage here. Let's do it against someone who's a bit risky. If we need to, we can heal. It's fine. Okay. This guy's gonna be a risky unit anyway, so let's go ahead and make it double risky by using the dreaded Devil Spear. And if she gets it, she can use Master Spears, so I'm sure it will come in handy. Simply don't backfire. Incredible. Immaculate. What is my luck with the devil weapons? Have I been backfired on once this playthrough with the devil weapons? If I have, I don't recall. Maybe once at the very beginning? I think it was at the very beginning, and I did it in a situation where it was fine. And now she is up to B rank, so she can use Master's Lance. Did you see how much weapon experience that gave her? It gave her a rank, like a half a rank. First time with Alva? Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That does make perfect sense. Okay, so Schmidt, get this little bit of experience here. How much damage are you going to deal with the Silver Axe? 23? Okay. So in that case, we weaken. Carmela and Liz, you two can go over on this side. You'll make the world a better place, I'm sure. Master Axe, the Tomahawk guy. Maybe we Brave Axe for the accuracy. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Would have been nice to have a Tomahawk and a Killer Axe, but again, at this point, the greed is without worth to me, right? Might as well make the best of our circumstances. Can you get this kill? It would be pretty huge. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because you don't really go very far. Okay, so you exist as well, as units tend to. Brave Spear, Lance Reaver's kind of silly. I trust her. She'll do it. She'll do it. It's fine. little bit of damage never hurt Liz. Except for, you know, the fact that her HP goes down, and theoretically it hurts to get hit by a weapon, but she'll be fine. You can't reach, you're a non-issue. And you don't move. So, these two and Helena could probably do some good work up here. First, we work on potentially weakening this guy. I'm thinking Ezekiel probably kills this one. How far do you move? You don't. Hero's Flare, Sun's Blade. Pretty fun, that weapon. Okay, Helena, you can get this kill done. Or if not, then Schmidt can get this kill. If that's going to be the case, we'll just use Silver Bow anyway. Oh yeah, high crit sniper. Okay, if you got speed here, it would have been really funny to use the speed wing. Okay, completely understandable. And now Schmidt. We're gonna hope you get 50 experience off this guy. If you get 50 experience, you're getting the cheese. Okay, fair enough. A little bit of chip damage then on this guy. Or even better, I could just... Let's see, what do I want to do here exactly? I think I'm dancing for Schmidt regardless. Either that, or... I could put Helena down, and she could double up, get a kill on this guy on enemy phase with that 12 damage. Magic damage for 11. 26 minus 12 for 14. 11 plus 14, she doesn't die, so let's go ahead and whoosh and do this, and put you right here, and Brave Bow. Okay, that'll be a good start. She'll get an enemy phase kill, and she'll lure Homeboy out a bit, and that's exactly what we need. Better yet, I could even go as far as to put Ezekiel right here, and then Rapier up, shove, and then swap her back to where she was, and then Kanto with the Grand Banner, and then no matter what, we're in a situation where it's somewhat advantageous to me. Because the Grand Banner also helps with hit rates and whatnot, so whatever happens here is a resounding success. As long as we don't take too much damage in the process, I'm sure it'll be fine. Hopefully all that works out, and we do a little bit of healing with Yahashua. Yep, that makes perfect sense. Glad that you chose to die instead of live. Big fan. Guess he was assuming he was going to attack twice there. He was banking on the 99 miss. That's what was going on. Makes total sense to me. I would too if I were playing against me. Okay, so I guess I could just take the cheese right now, right? Go ahead and get that. Put the halberd away. Take the cheese. Schmidt. Trust. This is gonna be crazy. Let's get it. Alright, let's not miss any of these. Very good. Very, very good. Another one. I kinda wish I had gotten that chip experience before I'd done this, just so that I could have seen 3 in a row. Aw, yeah. That's what we like to see. And then we dance for him, and we get this kill. And we get another one. Use the hammer, use the silver axe, it doesn't really matter, because now he's doubling. Okay. Fair enough. Before he's even done moving, that's how fast Schmidt is. Aw, yeah. There we go. He's literally not gonna cap magic, that's crazy. He was literally not done moving. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to put Cynthia right here. Not gonna do any healing, because we still have... Let's see. I'm gonna use you for this. So we still have a very particular item to make great use of. Is this full range? With magic power divided by 2. Okay, so we have a very amazing item that we have to make use of. There we go. The heal shroom. Glad that we got to use that. A lot of experience, too. Now that Schmidt ate the cheese, he's happy to die. See, this is what you don't do with level ups. This is what you do with level ups. He's literally not going to cap magic. That's going to bug me so much. He's going to green screen except for magic. And HP, but that's relatively unimportant. Alrighty. You now quad. Far quad with a far quad. 4 far quads with 4 far quads. Anyway, Yahashua can now deal some damage. He's been kind of a champ for the entire game. He's been so much fun. Can't really go wrong with an ugly old guy who's actually pretty good at combat. This is a traversable tile, very cool. So you don't move, you do move, but it's a non-issue. Silver Spear is going to deal 27. It's going to hurt a bit, but as long as we're out of range of this, she can happily enough go up here, kill this guy. Be really, really, really bad if we missed one of those. So maybe we first start off by using the Master Bow. Any damage we can get would be a big help. If she gets the kill, even better, but not banking on that one. We've got 2 chances to hit a very high percent. If we take this damage, Liz is not going to be doing too good. I guess I don't even have to really do that if I don't want to, but I'm gonna. And in a in our worst case scenario, she's gonna have to consume the Doom Shroom. As long as there's no more bolting or anything other than that one. So we do have a Hammer Schmidt right here. He is going to double this guy, so we are going to start shoving him in that direction. Of course, the Kill Sword guy here would be very nice to get rid of as well. Let's see, you can reach pretty far. Gonna have to kill this guy. I guess we'll try with the Guiding Bow to get the startup damage. And then I can use Lafayette to get the kill, and then put Homegirl out front, I'm thinking. Unless, with your 15 speed and your 7 crit rate, you don't crit, you might be fine. Very cool. 13 damage would be appreciated. That said, can we deal enough with these? We Dire Thunder. Let's, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and try the Dire Thunder strat. If it doesn't work, then we do a little bit of swappies. We play swappies. Okay, Lafayette. Gonna have to trade you off of Dire Thunder most likely because it's -4 speed. He's got 11. Or you've got 11. He's not getting weighed down. So we're gonna swap you over to the Hero's Flare. You'll get 4 hits in, maybe even a 4th one if... Nah, that it won't give 4, will it? It might actually. We'll see. It's not going to either way because she's not gonna quad. 3 far quads on 3 far quads. Maybe it's even better to just equip Brave Spear and swap. And that way he comes down here and he gets destroyed, because she is also way down by 4, and it is a Lance Reaver. So maybe to that end I just put Ezekiel out front with the Rapier equipped, and as long as you're not moving, and you're not moving, then Ezekiel should be able to get this done. Equip Kill Sword. Does he have... He doesn't have enough luck to use the Devil Sword. So, to that end, he's going to use Armor Slayer, because he's not going to double me. Of course, if he uses the Armor Slayer... whatever. This is the best course of action anyway, so... So he's going to do... Alright, Liz, you cannot miss this. Or I guess I could also try the 2-range approach. That's way riskier. If I miss that, she is not going to be fine. Actually, she probably would be fine, because then one of them is attacking Carmela just based on her having Master Bow equipped. They're not going to attack Liz regardless, and there's nobody else that can reach her from that tile, so... In all honesty, even if I miss one of these, it's safer. I'm going to equip Pylum just because it's a little bit more damage, and maybe on enemy phase that'll come in handy. How much is this going to be? 27 minus her 10, for 17 total damage. Yeah, it would be an exact kill. Okay, we're gonna hope. Hopium. Hopium depleted. Infinitely depleted. Don't you dare kill Liz. We're gonna have issues. Okay, good. That's what we thought. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I was about to cry. Live on camera, because She would have died to that. Actually, wait, weapon triangle. No, it wouldn't have mattered. I checked the display damage. Okay. Good job, Liz. Good job. We did what we needed. This is why we don't trust hit rates, right? We're just going to assume that she would have missed those two. Big damage. Okay. Ouch. No miss, or no hit there. Very scary. We do have a Sword Slayer, though, so we can turn that guy into paste. Arg. Ablis, are you sure you want to keep on? Don't worry. As long as I can keep myself up, I'll try to make myself useful. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Even at the very end, RNG doesn't ease up. Never. It never does, and it never will. Okay, so we're gonna take this over to you. Fortify it up, my dude. You're gonna stay on this side for a bit. You're gonna help us out over here. Okay, fortify. Whoosh. Oh yeah, fortify. I love to see it. One of my more favorite stabs for probably obvious reason, and a lot of experience out of it too. Okay. Speed res HP. Very good level up. Very good level up, even in the end. Okay, so you have Silver Axe, you have Master Bow. Theoretically, my best outcome here is to Brave Axe this guy, or maybe even Master Bow him. Either that or I just go up here and I kill this guy with Liz. It's still hurty on my bones. Of course, now it's more reasonable. You just gotta hit 3 of them. I know they're 86s. Good. Liz is not going to be conquered by an 86. That's what we like to see. Very good. Even a level up out of it. Let's cap that speed. Come on, Liz. Good job. Great job, Liz. The whole game led up to this. So you've got a Brave Bow. I'm not going to risk that. We're just going to II this one for the guaranteed kill. Just needed 10 damage. That's all we need. We're going to guarantee it. II's been good to us the whole game. Let's make it work. Okay, fair enough. I can't even be mad. She's been putting in the work the whole game. Okay, a little bit of memery with the Sword Slayer should get us the kill. Very good. Great job, Schmidt. And then theoretically I dance for Schmidt and I get the other Sword Slayer kill up top. I just have to play a little game of shovies. Actually, he's got the coin, so I don't have to play a game of shovies. Let's just go ahead and trade the coin over to Schmidt, as well as the Iron Emblem. Dance for him, and he'll go up here and destroy. He'll destroy, build, destroy. The hit game show. I'm not gonna do that to Helena. I couldn't possibly, not at the end, not like this. If she wasn't literally dying, then I might have tried that one, but she would literally die. You remember destroy, build, destroy? Good. Very, very good. I'm glad. I'm very, very glad. Okay, so we're gonna completely nuke this guy. Schmidt is gonna take some damage from the res. And dude, what would happen? That was a good one. That one was a lot of fun. Okay, Schmidt, get this guy. Very good. That one was a complete non-issue. ... One Phantom down, 2 to go, and Schmidt is going to get a ton of experience out of that. Could even rescue staff him. Aw yeah. More stats for him. He's not gonna green screen, man. That's a shame. Okay, so we're gonna get hit by one of these here. It would take Lafayette 3 shots to kill this guy, wouldn't it? So maybe I throw one his way, and if he boltings back, then it's fine. I can do 3 of them with... Does it matter? I don't know if it matters. Master Sword, Master Lance, Silver Axe, who moves. Well, in that case, I guess we can get over there. We could steal this guy's barrier staff for 1. What rank is that? Is that B rank? It's C rank. You don't have that quite, do you? D rank indeed. Indeed. Okay, so let's just go ahead and work on killing this guy then. I don't really need the barrier staff. It would be nice, but it's, well, I kind of do really, really want it. So let's go ahead and grab that. Brian Martins, what's up? only recently discovered your channel, but I've already been watching a few previous ROM hacks. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Very, very much appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Glad you're enjoying my mad ramblings as a Fire Emblem player. It's been a lot of fun. Okay, let's go ahead and rescue Ezekiel back. Do a little bit of a trade drop, or a take drop. There we go, got that on lock. Grand Banner equipped. Let's go ahead and put you right here with the Hero's Flare, trade the Grand Banner over. Double up on that Charisma effect. And surely, he deals 2 damage to Schmidt. Amazing. With an 18% hit rate, I don't think that one's going anywhere. We are going to get him down here as soon as possible to nuke homeboy up top. No crits taken, no crits given. We probably quad here. I would have to imagine, given that she has 20 speed, even though she's getting weighed down a little bit. Very nice. Very clean kill there. Aw, yeah. Which ROM hack would you say has been your fave so far? The Lonely Mirror, for sure. The Lonely Mirror is my favorite ROM hack of all time. And it is receiving an update pretty soon, so I hear. And when it is, I believe I'm going to play it again on the channel. I fully believe that I will. It is worth it. It's one of the most riveting games I've ever played. Of course, this one's been a lot of fun. I really also enjoyed the last one I played, Bells of Bylin. Illuminated is amazing. Illuminated is still getting a very rapid improvement as well. Sokobala is doing amazing work on that one. It is pretty much the best time to be a Fire Emblem player. That much is to be sure. Lonely Mirror is such a good time, and it's only going to get better. As far as my understanding goes, that game is about to be even more beautiful than we last remembered it being. Sokobala is awesome, yeah. Sokobala helped me with something very recently. Took up perhaps an unfortunate amount of time on his part, and I greatly appreciate how much effort he puts into both his own game and being a very stable, reliable figure in the community. Good Dire Thunder crit right there. I've been lucky. I've played a lot of very good games here on the channel. I haven't had one where I've let's see. I've not really had a point with any of these games that I've played on the channel where I've been like, oh, this is awful. I've not really had one of those, apart from one, I suppose, but that one was done intentionally. Never played Lonely Mirror. What are its strong points? It has a very, very high difficulty, very, very robust game design, and still, in my opinion, to this day, the unrivaled best weapon balance of any Fire Emblem game. It takes full advantage of things like stat caps in its game design. This is 2 range. We're going to throw a Devil Spear at the very end. Nice. Map design is amazing. The characters are really fun. It's oddly Iron Man friendly, despite the fact that it's really high in difficulty. It's just fundamentally at this moment in time the most peak Fire Emblem game for me. And so far that hasn't changed. I eagerly await the day that it theoretically changes, but I don't see that happening at the moment. Despite how much fun I've had with games like this one, Bells of Bylin, Illuminated. I feel like there's one I'm forgetting. I really enjoyed Call of the Armor. I wasn't as big on Call of the Armor's sequel, but it was still a very fun game. Of course, Storage was very fun for a short game. Iron Emblem is a classic. You can't properly call yourself an Iron Man player without having played Iron Emblem, in my humble opinion. It's just a wonderful game all around. Okay, you don't move. Do you move? Silver Axe and Silver Blade. Okay, let's work on this one as soon as physically possible. Enjoy the hacks that contain recruitment interludes. Me too. Wish that was something implemented in main FE. That would be awesome. I fully intend on including a couple of them in mine, even though it's not necessarily a telephone type game. Alright, Carmella. Maybe dodge for me? Greatly appreciated. That saves Yahashua a turn. 86 experience. We had to go out on an 86 experience on her. Well, hello, Delta Squad. Nice to meet you. They have a pretty moderate chance of backfiring on themselves. It would be kind of funny. Okay, so theoretically, I would be able to get up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I just really need to shove him once, and then he's good to go. I can use Cynthia for that after she gets potentially a kill here. I mean, this one's kind of tempting, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I use her for the shove and I just give the kill to Cynthia. That's the safer route for sure. I don't have to risk not seeing Helena's ending after how much I've put into her throughout the game, how much I've enjoyed her. But yeah, some very amazing games been put out by this community. It's always, always, always worth checking out new ones. Even if they don't always mesh with you, there'll be someone out there. I mean, obviously, there are games like Vision Quest and... Wait, we can't... You don't have shove. What? 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 Oh, is it Constitution based? Why can't I shove him? Is he too big to be shoved? Okay, well, whatever. I'll go right here then. And you can do your thing, I guess. I'll let Irene do a little swap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. If she swaps, it'll be okay. It'll be fine. Swap. Go right here. Dance. Go get him. Turn him into glue. Wait, where's my hammer? Who has it? Don't tell me it's on her. Okay. It's on Apless. Amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She has 8. No, she has 7. Okay, that's fine. Hammer over. Go right here. Nuke. Trade hammer instead of Iron Emblem, which also is a very good game. Get him. Trust. If not, I have a way out, but trust. Good job. Love to see a brigand putting in ridiculous work. You're developing a hack? Is there info about it anywhere? Currently no info. Throughout the period of time that I've been streaming, I've shown some characters off. Maybe as a reward for some of you guys sticking around to the very end of this one, maybe I'll show some more characters off. Been putting in the work though, got some cool custom skills. Been a lot of fun just to develop a game. Okay, so let's see. In terms of this, maybe can I reach for the physic? I guess I can't. I was gonna say I could potentially fortify. Well, either way, you're not gonna be an issue, so I'm gonna go up here and kill this guy. Brave Spirit up. Good old Brave Spear. But yeah, been doing a lot of sprite work commissioning. Thanks to the ever-talented Glacio, I've been getting back a ton of amazing sprite work, so that right now is the pride and joy of the game, in my opinion. Let's see, we don't really want to do that, do we? Because there's potential for not being alive. Okay, so in that case, Ezekiel, maybe Fool's Garden. We will try for the crit. That's what we're gonna go for. Maybe Silver Bow? Glass Bow? We'll try for the crit with the Brave Bow. I mean, it won't matter. She'll get the kill anyway. Good. Saw some new characters? Yeah. They were... I'm very proud of them. I'm putting a lot of focus into the writing, but I mean, me being a big fan of Fire Emblem ROM hacks and game design in general, there's been a lot of consideration for game design as well. I want the difficulty to be high. Functionally, the way that I'm hoping to accomplish my goals with that one is that by the time it's all said and done, it'll be my personal favorite Fire Emblem experience. And if I've got that, I can live happily, regardless of how that lands with anybody else. Despite that, I think that it will probably be also a fun game for a lot of people, so that's what I'm hoping. But it will tell a story that I'm very happy with. Everyone, please be quick. I don't think I can last much longer. Yes, indeed. We will wrap this one up with the help of the one and only... Wait, are we going to be able to double this guy, perhaps 14 speed? We have 18. We just need to not get weighed down. Need to not get weighed down. Where's our option for that? Are we going to have the capability? He can't be crit. So, in terms of all that... I mean, Liz can probably... Liz guarantees the kill here, actually. If I were to, for example... Let's do something kind of silly here. Where is... Okay, I need somebody who has low inventory or whose movement is inconsequential to check in the convoy. Okay, what is this? Hit staff is PRF, so we can't use that unless we have the old lady, which is fine. To that end, we will take the... Let's see, are you going to survive if you have to stand right there? Okay. Gonna bring you up here, trade over the Grand Banner to you. Who's got the Iron Emblem? It's on you. Okay. So, combined with the Grand Banner, let's see if I can get you to do some trickery. I don't have to use the staff. You don't get one shot. I just have to get the Iron Emblem over to you. So I want the bard to be as close as possible. I want... Let's see, can you get this kill? Master Lance? Good. Let's get it, Alyssa. Very well done. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna take it a little bit. There we go. That's what we like to see. Makes sense. If it's fun for you, who cares? Yeah, these are unofficial passion projects. You're right about that. I fully agree with that statement. Okay, so then from this point, we're going to trade you the Grand Banner. Actually, let's trade it over to you. You get the Grand Banner. You take that up to her. Trade the Grand Banner active. There we go. Then we rescue until he's at least... It's like, okay, let's see if my theory is correct about it being effective. Yeah, it is. So theoretically, this would end the experience, but I kind of want to do it like this. Where is the Iron Emblem? It's on you. So we're gonna rescue. We're gonna trade... Wait, okay, hold on. How much do you have? 6 con, so you can be dropped by Helena, which is important for my purposes. So to that end, we trade these things over to you. Okay. And then she can go as far as right there, so you're going to go to right here. Take... Wait, you can't? Okay, fair enough. So here's what we're gonna do then. Give me the lucky coin now. That's unfortunate, I suppose, but I can make it work still. Give me the lucky coin and the Iron Emblem. Well, actually, wait. Can I take you and then trade you the coin back? And then drop you right here? That's hilarious. Okay, and then from this point, she gets the lucky coin. She gets the Iron Emblem. And she brave spears him to death. Let's get it, Liz. She gets a conversation with him. Okay. You're scared to fight, then step aside. I don't need to face those who refuse to attack me. Of course I'm scared. Just look at my legs. I can barely puzzle out the nature of your powers. But you know what the old anecdote says? To overcome your fears, you must face them, and rest assured, I'm going to give you a butt-whooping you will hardly forget. Let's get it, Liz. What an amazing situation. Can't help but think of Hamilton every time you see Lafayette character? Yeah, that's fair. Let's get it, Liz. A boss quote and everything. Don't miss a 93, that's my only ask. There we go. No, 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 it can't end this way. Look at that. Let's go, Liz. A full level up to boot. We're gonna get any strength off that. We don't need it at this point, but we got some strength, some luck, some skill. Let's go, Liz. It's over, Wilhelm. Give us the Dragonstone. Let's avoid further suffering. Your words have no effect on a man who has nothing to lose. Please, body of mine, hold on for one last moment. Stop right there, fool. Ah, Leon, you're back. You monster, do you realize what you just did? Well played, oh yeah. My efforts completely in vain, and yet... The cave is collapsing on itself. We have to get out of here, now. Come on, Iblis, you can make it. Iblis. Hoopla. Swift, we don't have time to waste. Well. I can barely stand on my legs. My glyphs will have surely disappeared. Dragon. Don't you recognize me? It's me, Wilhelm. Who am I even trying to fool? You're too far gone by now. I'm sorry, Master, if only. Maybe this is the punishment I've always deserved. Dang, that's rough. Final 2, Dawn of a New Day. That's a cool way of doing that intro scene. By the skin of our teeth. You think those roars came from the Manakete Altmuller was talking about? I think so, but now it doesn't really matter. The cave collapsed on itself. We can finally breathe a sigh of relief. Can we now? May my mouth be darned. Look who it is. Ah. Preposterous, this Manakete is still alive. The threat my noble ancestors faced, it's beyond my wildest imagination. She is in pain. The collapse must have caused her serious damage. Her attachment to life is staggering and horrifying. Well, you all heard the man. We must take advantage of this opportunity while we still can. Our opponent is formidable, but we are ready for anything. This last effort will declare us free. A final hurrah. Defeat Fortuna. What does she have? Fortune. This unit cannot be crit, and Wary Fighter. This unit cannot double or be doubled. She is a mad dragon. Dragon whose soul has been corrupted by dark magic. Their stone was lost long ago. A once brilliant scholar whose curiosity sealed their fate. Look at that. Dark Breath, 24 attack. A terrific attack that pierces through any shield. Oh, just kidding, you haven't played it well yet? Indeed, indeed. Is this the part where we use the devil weapons? If we're not gonna get destroyed, I guess we're still gonna get destroyed, aren't we? Well, Liz, have you got it in you? Not quite. Maybe with the help from Carmela with the Brave Axe. Ah, what a shame to see her go. She's been a very fun little character for us to interact with all throughout. That is a cool animation. This reminds me of my favorite piece of theater. Doubt not, believe in the goddess and her teachings, and be baptized, and I shall slay the dragon. Very nice. That is a cool animation. Wow, that is nice. Finale is there to make you feel rewarded with all the funny captures you got during the campaign. That feels nice. And then, let's see, who's it gonna be to get a quick conversation in with her? Is Alyssa gonna get one? We can use the Grand Banner. We can try to farm out the conversations. We can grab a Hurlbat with Schmidt here. I'm sure he'll still deal some damage, yeah. Dragon meat. I wonder if it tastes good. Well, I guess not. Oh, okay, fair enough. It's not gonna eat him either, don't worry. Okay. Can we get Ezekiel a little hit in? Maybe with a love promise. So these are the corrosive effects of dark magic. Altmuller, after seeing such a display of pure rage, your cautious advice makes much more sense. There we go. Let's try to get in as many as we can. Nice dodge there. Let's see, can we hit you with the Grand Banner? Sure. Ah, this thing is staring at me. Well, fair enough. We got this, though. I mean, I could theoretically just miss with everybody, and that'd be, in its own right, kind of funny. Oh, that actually deals effective damage, too. How does the Hero's Flare do? Don't want to deal too much damage here. Yahashua, what do you got to say? Wow, he actually gets one shot. Guess we won't be finding out unless he gets the final kill. I want to get both Carmela and Liz in here, so maybe we'll just deal the flat 10 damage. Huh, ugly as sin, aren't you? Fair enough, I guess so. Rawr XD. This is a cool animation, though. Alright, and then Irene, maybe. Wonder what would happen if Iblis were to, go get him. If I were to leave Iblis there on enemy phase, he could theoretically take the damage. Oh, you can move. So it's not worth it then. Theoretically, if I fortify Staff, nobody dies, because she can only attack for 1. I could fortify and keep Yahashua in the back, and we can see if Iblis has a cool conversation. As long as nobody dies, of course, 24 damage being my maximum. Okay, let's see if Iblis has a conversation. We'll go ahead and box in with Helena as well, and Irene on this side. And that should do the thing, I reckon. So now you're boxed in. I hope he attacks Iblis, or they attack Iblis. If not, then it's no big deal. It's all the same damage either way. Right now, Iblis is just giving an amount of a void that he is not receiving. I guess we'll see. I'm hoping. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm probably the only— oh, I actually do get it with Iblis. A fellow Manakete, perverted like this. I mourn for you, my kin. But that does not change that your rampage must be stopped. Worry not, I will soon reach you in the afterlife. Maybe then we will have the chance to know each other better. Ouchie. Oh. Am I the only person who's seen these? Oh, that's really funny. Wait. Okay, yeah, let's just sweep him up. Devil Spear. Master Lance. Give it a whirl. Nice little background. Let's draw it out. It's will. Look, it's will. Wonder what the wills are. The physical manifestation of the will of someone who died without accomplishing their mission. Fair enough. It's refund or rewind time. Let's see. Well, either way, I think we basically got all the conversations that we wanted to see. So, Will Glassbow. Those eyes, what a painful existence you have lived. Indeed, a very painful existence. But in spite of that, we have one person who's gonna get the job done. Is there anybody else who could get to talk in who hasn't? I guess Irene probably could. I feel like my heart set ablaze. To act with caution, fighting against an opponent of this stature is a once-in-a-lifetime occasion. Indeed it is. There we go. Nice. 82 miss. Alright, I doubt you're gonna have a conversation based on being on the map, but let's go ahead and use this since we never have before. The Morning Lotus. Is it really morning? It seems to be nighttime for me. Alrighty, let's go ahead and finish this off good and proper with the one unit, the main character of the game, with the Brave Spear. This beast is ginormous. No, my resolve can't waver. My comrades need me. Indeed they do. Good job, Liz. Brah, thank you. What a sad ending. This time it's really over. Chief, I did it. When that thing came out of the cave, I was ready to say my prayers, but hey, I cannot lament myself. You brickheads, look at Iblis. Ezekiel, I think you need to have a word with him. Leave it to me. Rest in peace, the homie. Hey. I'm sorry, I wish we were able to do more. It's not your fault. In his last moments, that man exerted an extraordinary amount of energy on my stone. It's only to be expected that it couldn't hold. What are you going to do now? I don't know. Considering what is eventually going to happen to me, I ought to have around 4 to 5 days before losing my sanity. Maybe I'll take a weekend to explore a little bit. Heading to bed. Have a good one, Cutie Pie. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. But hey, if I'm not sad about my future, I don't see why you should be. After all, if I'm not beating my chest for... after all, I'm not beating my chest for not having lived the days that preceded me. I don't know why I should do that for what will come after. I have to thank you. You're definitely a loudmouth, but that time we spent together was nice. My life needed an adrenaline rush after all that time spent in the cave. For this, I'd like to leave you one last gift. Sir Iblis, what is the meaning of this? Run. If you stay here, you'll all be sentenced to death. You scum. We were wrong to put our trust in you. Iblis, lower that dagger. It would be a shame to spend your last days in misery. Agreed, I'm sure you have a pair of handcuffs on you. Well, here are my wrists, on one condition. Concede me 3 days to spend with my men before I'm sent to the gallows. You braggart, if you think you have any choice in that regard. Silence. I had a lot to think about during these days of travel. I must admit that you are not as despicable as I first thought. You have done our nation a great service, and for that you have my most sincere praise. Incredible. On the other hand, your wickedness will not be easily forgotten. I will spare your men. Moreover, I'm willing to accept your condition. After the above-mentioned 3 days, I will make sure that the whole truth about your deeds is known by the people. I will also personally ensure that you have a fair trial. But your ladyship, what will the public think of this? I'm sure the fair people of Vestria will be pleased to know that even its public enemy number one, a man considered rotten to the core, is capable of a sense of duty and self-sacrifice. Your Grace, I thank you for your boundless mercy. I am not finished yet. If any of you are ever caught erring, I will personally pursue you and strike you down with the sword of justice. Chief, why did you offer yourself out of the blue? Best case scenario, you will spend most of the rest of your life in prison. After what I've experienced in the last 2 weeks, I think I've seen all that life has to offer me. I'm completely satisfied. What about us? Just come closer. It was a big gamble on my part, but by offering myself as a sacrificial lamb, I was able to get her on the right side. It pains me to dismantle the gang, but I much prefer this outcome to watching you rot in jail, if not worse. Chief, you sly dog. Did you say something? Us? Nothing. What are we waiting for? Let's get away from this icy moor. As soon as we get back to the valley, I will host a big feast. Everything is on me. I hope the money you are going to pay has been earned legitimately. I can't promise you that. Amazing. Epilogue, farewell. Amazing. This has been a wonderful experience. I'm sure that the ending is going to be equally as satisfying, even if our boy Lafayette cannot get a true finale, you know. Thank you for playing version 1.2 of Vestrian Tale. If you want to give your peace of mind regarding the game or report an error, please consider joining the Discord server linked in the FU thread. Indeed. See you, Chief. Have a good one. Rest in peace, the homie. Yes, indeed, do make sure to play this game for yourself. Even if you have watched me play it, there are many secrets littered throughout the game that I did not discover that I'm sure that some of you will. It is worth your time to play. The characters that you use will be different. The playthrough that you have will be different. Who knows? Your greed may bring you to, you know, greater heights than I. Ezekiel, King of Thieves. Ezekiel served 20 years in the Deathly Nightshade. However, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. It wasn't long before news of his unorthodox plans became reason of discussion for the citizens of Vestria. 20 years in jail for the old guy. Helena, shaken by Wilhelm's demise, swore to never again wield a bow in battle. She lived a frugal life, making a living by passing on her skill to those who sought it. She often visited Ezekiel during his time in jail. Of course she would. Legend, she was a lot of fun. And now, the champion of the game. After the breakup of Ezekiel's gang, Liz gave birth to a brand new band of thieves. The proceeds of the thefts, entirely at the expense of nobles, were given to the poorest. She was called by them the People's Spear. Amazing. She was by far my favorite in this game. Samir, unlucky pirate. Samir immediately set off on the South Seas route in search of new adventures. One of his voyages, regrettably, his ship was destroyed by a storm. He lived to a ripe age in a deserted island. Shout out to him. Yenipro, the gourmet cleric. Yenipro was ascertaining that he had lived more adventures than his fragile body could bear, decided to withdraw to a village in Farhampton. He became a teacher in the local school, esteemed by his students for his knowledge. He was fun. I liked him. Anatoliji, humble mercenary, or Anatoly, I guess. Anatoliji rested his sword to devote himself entirely to poetry. Some of his publications received moderate success. He maintained a close correspondence with each of his fellow adventurers for many years. Carmela Mushroom Girl. She has the most battles, it would seem. Carmela went on to be a mercenary. Because of her laziness and shameless manners, it wasn't difficult to find her without a penny in her pocket. That makes total sense. Rest in peace, Alva. She was a very fun character. He changed careers. He was okay at it, yeah, true. Sans, the Chosen One. Sans spent the rest of his life in a monastery, reflecting upon the nature of his magical powers. His memoirs, written by his brother monks, were a source of great religious fervor by the goddess's devotees. I'm glad it was remembered that he couldn't read in the end. Coventry, determined scion. Coventry's bizarre adventures were never discovered by his lord father. However, everyone noticed a certain spark in his eyes. Indeed, he got to walk around and be in a thieves' barracks for a while. Marzano the clumsy knight, no kidding. Although Marzano never married, he did not feel alone a single day in his life, as he was surrounded by the people who genuinely loved and respected him. From time to time, he still sleeps in his beloved treasure chest. What a legend. Terry, reckless greed, died at the Deadly Nightshade. Yes, indeed. My greed was reckless with regard to her. Laurencio, undecided knight. Lorenzo never managed to muster the courage to return to his wife. He made himself a name as a mercenary, traveling into unexplored corners of the world. Some say he died after losing his way. That makes sense for him. Rest in peace to homie. Yahushua, cynical sage. Yahushua died a few months after meeting Ezekiel and his gang. Because of his unusual lifestyle and his words of wisdom, he remained a figure of the folklore to the citizens of Veronica for a long time. I guess that would make sense too. He was an old feller, but he put in all the work necessary, so shout out to him. Jerez, the nosy informer. Jerez carried out numerous espionage operations on behalf of the Vestrian crown. One day, on a particularly dangerous mission, he was captured and taken prisoner. He eventually escaped, leaving no trace of him. He was very fun. The devil's sword on him was incredibly fun the entire game. Iblis, the last Manakete. Iblis' last moments of lightheartedness were clouded by the awareness of him squandering centuries of his life locked up in a cave in complete solitude. One night, he disappeared without a sign. Rest in peace. Cynthia, change of heart. Pardoned for her crimes, she began her military career. Due to the power vacuum caused by the War of Succession, she quickly reached the rank of Major. That's good. I'm happy that she got a solid footing in the world. Irene the Lionheart. Irene secured funding for a small militia in her village, of which she became commanding officer. She was killed defending her home from a bandit attack. To her mind, a dignified death. That's a shame. Don't know who that was. Angelo, Old Guard Pride. Working in the fields, Angelo suffered an accident that reduced his motor skills. Although this didn't allow him to take care of his beloved cabbages, he discovered a passion for wood carving. Wow, our people are having a hard time, aren't they? Miss Parsley, a gentle soul. Miss Parsley reconciled her passion for baking and natural medicine by opening a bakery. Her bread, known for its softness and sanitary properties, became highly sought after among soldiers of the area, those of which who have lost their motor skills and died. Melissa, Guardian Wing. She put in a surprising amount of work. The stress accumulated during the battles weighed so heavily on Alyssa's shoulders, she decided to abandon her military career to become a soap maker. That makes sense for her. The lavender one was her specialty. That's kind of wholesome. At least she didn't die. Iskar, a vain sword. I kind of forgot about him in all honesty, but he was very funny while he was here. After Altamuller's death, Iskar felt like his very existence no longer made sense. He embarked on a lengthy journey, pondering on how to put his skills to use. He found peace by teaching the sword to ambitious youths. He became Killian, Lafayette, Vestrian matron. With Iblis's assistance, Lady Lafayette laid the foundation for a revolution in the study and translation of the ancient Draconic texts. She made history as one of the greatest linguists in the country. She sure did talk, that's for sure. Magritte, Vestrian emblem. After the death of King Harcourt II, he was a fervent supporter of his son, whom the nobility of Vestria considered unfit to govern. Caught in the net of War of Succession, he was executed by the enemy faction. I don't feel bad for him. Schmidt the Snatcher. In one of his adventures, Schmidt came across an emerald of priceless value. This allowed him to live an extravagant life of worldly pleasures. His tacky banquets and exhibitions of wealth are still remembered in Vestrian literature. That makes sense. He had all of the stats. And there it is. Fire Emblem of Vestrian Tale. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been an absolutely wonderful adventure. Once again, big thanks to Rose for even making this game in the first place. This was an absolutely wonderful experience. Do make sure to play this one for yourself, as usual. Linked in the description below. It is worth your time. Absolutely wonderful experience. 10 chapters. It won't take up a great deal of your time, but it will take up an amount of your time. It will take up time that you will feel is well spent. Any final words? I really have no complaints about that game whatsoever. The story was great. The gameplay, I didn't have a single map that I didn't enjoy. Like, that is a feat. Even though it's shorter than most games, that is a feat. Every single map was very fun, very cool, very well thought out. It wasn't like destructively difficult. You were given a lot of leeway as a player, and it was very fun to experience that leeway as someone who has become rather used to getting destroyed for being a little bit proactive in gameplay. It fits a more traditional Fire Emblem vibe, I think, with its gameplay, and that is definitely a good thing. We need more games that kind of have a welcoming opening experience, or a welcoming experience, if I can say my words correctly. And of course, you know, I like all the little secret events, and I like the little talk conversations, and really just everything about this game was a wonderful experience. I hope that at some point you'll grace us with another game of some variety. I know that that's a lot to ask, but you can consider me a fan at this point. This was a very, very fun experience. Maybe, fair enough. It is a very vast thing to have to think about, I'm sure. So, obviously no pressure. If this is your magnum opus, then that will most assuredly, there will be no dissenters, at least as far as I can tell. I believe that's about it, though. Here we stand at the end of a Vestrian Tale. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, because we are going to be picking up another hack next Saturday. And my hack? Yes, indeed, my hack. I don't have a timeline on mine, unfortunately. I'm hoping to have something playable by the end of the year. I'm aiming for about 8 chapters. So that's my hope. And if that's to be the case, then I've got some work to do, because the end of the year is quickly approaching. That said, make sure to, do all that YouTuber stuff. Make sure to share any part of this series so that more people can see this game, hopefully play it for themselves, or maybe just enjoy my commentary. That aside, hope you guys enjoyed. Is there anything else? Something playable by the end of the year is going to be, it's going to beat something in his, oh, okay, going to beat KJ at his game, fair enough. We will see. I'm not that far off at this point, I'm really not. At this point, it's just a matter of, like, nailing down some balance and doing a couple more maps, and then I really just want to make sure it's polished, and that's my whole thing. But that aside, make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. It's always nice to see more people around to discuss games like these. Do make sure to leave me some suggestions for next week's game. I think I have one lined up, but I'm always open to suggestions. Best of luck, can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for being here all throughout the stream. And I believe that is about all that I have to say. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. With that note from KJ, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and thank you so much for watching. So, until next time, I'll see you later.